I don't know if I'm live or not. It's not really saying.
It says the stream is live, but I don't know how to share it.
Maybe I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not wrong. Maybe I'm not wrong. We're the schizophrenic psycho, yeah. Just wait for people to get in here, you know?
I guess. I don't know how this works. I don't know how to share it either.
Hey. Hey guys. Get in there. I'm good.
Oh, you know what? How is it? Can I ask a question for quality assurance? Is how come I can only see the chat and not the panel? Is there a way to see both? Does anybody know that?
Yeah. How do I explain that? There's like a it looks like a message comment thing on the very left underneath. I'm fucking explaining.
Well, right now I see the chat and then it says join the chat. So, and then
Oh, I don't join it.
I can't see the panel though.
Oh.
I know I got problems over here, okay?
Girl, me too. I can't explain shit. Maybe I'm not wrong.
Oh, hi. I'm just now seeing this. Hi, Veronica. Sissy, Lily. Hold on, let me figure this out.
Hi everyone coming in. Just rocking out for a minute. I forgot how hot he was. Damn.
Okay, hello. Wait.
Good choice of song. All right. Now that's a good song. What are we discussing? Well, oh,
guys.
Hi.
Took me a minute to get in.
No worries. No worries. I was too busy rocking out.
I just posted an update video on my page.
Did you?
Yeah, just kind of letting everybody, because we finally have some answers now, so just wanted to let everybody know what's going on with my mom.
Why don't we you want to talk about that first?
Yeah, we can. Bear with me, please.
I will. I know you're going through a lot. We got you.
So for those that have not followed me, my mom was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer 8.5 years ago. She was given 6 months to live, and that woman has fought for her life since. She's been able to keep it away the last 3 years on low-dose chemo, and it quit working. She's been going downhill the past few months, and so we went to the oncologist. We were waiting on clinical trials and all of that, but it was taking too long. So we wanted to see how it was progressing before we made a decision on what to do. because her options are basically do kind of like a diet chemo and see if it gets her more time, or to just not do treatment. So they did a scan today, and the good news is that the cancer's only grown a millimeter. My mom's sending me pictures of stuff on Messenger right now, stuff she wants. But it's only grown a millimeter in 2 months. So that's the good news. But they found where they believe it's cancer that is blocking from her kidney to her bladder. And they think that is why it is making her feel so bad. And they think that's why she's been going downhill. So she has to have a stent put in. We're not sure when that'll happen yet. And then once that's done, she has made the decision to at least do 2 rounds of chemo, because they can do a scan after 2 rounds and see if it's doing anything. But people know that I've been going through this. And not only that, I've been battling my own health issues. Like, I had back surgery like 2.5 months ago.
I'm not hearing anything.
What happened?
I don't know. I think Chanel said she can't hear anything. I think she did.
Everybody hear
I
me?
missed. Can you guys hear me?
Okay.
Yeah.
I missed a whole
Can you hear
bunch
me?
because all of a sudden it went mute, or I don't know. I didn't hear a lot of it. That's okay though. It's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I don't even know where I was. I've been dealing with
Well,
my
you've been
own
going
health
through.
things,
Yeah, you've been dealing with
I
your
had
own
back
stuff with
surgery.
back. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I've been out of work since May. Yeah, I have a lot of people don't understand when they talk about mental health. They're screaming it because they don't want to take accountability for what they've done. They're not
I
talking
agree.
about real
I'm
mental
gonna
health.
go out.
They don't talk about, like what I have been going through.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Alicia's made it in here, but I owe Alicia my life.
Yeah, I know. You guys are really close.
She has saved my life. So today, when I see that they posted my mom's photos, not just my mom's photos, but photos of her battling cancer, photos with no hair, personal photos. And then they post a picture of her house.
Like, what the fuck?
And Psycho Bunny texts me like, I'm trying to make it stop, but she wants to barter with me. Like, so what do I get out of it if I take this down?
No, that's not how it's gonna work, Psycho Bunny. You're gonna fucking
That's some
take this
dirty,
shit. You gotta
filthy
take it
fucking
down now.
behavior, Psycho Bunny.
Yeah, it
And
is.
What's wrong with you, bitch?
Psycho Bunny.
I have the text messages. I've sent them to Nikki. I haven't sent all of them. But
I will make a video and with all those messages.
Yeah. So I want people to understand that it's real people on the other end of this app.
Yeah.
And people are being hurt. And certain people need to take accountability. Because you're just re-victimizing your victims. That's all you're doing.
Yeah.
And it's bullshit. I shouldn't have to open an app and see that shit.
No, you shouldn't. I agree with Short Bus. We don't negotiate with terrorists. No, we don't.
And I want to thank everybody in the chat. I kind of stare off when I'm talking, but so I don't get sidetracked. But thank you, everybody in the chat. I just wanted to say my piece because it's been a really hard 2 days, guys. Like, not just 2 days, but it's been hard.
I know. I was talking to you earlier today. Like, I didn't even expect you to come up here at all, just because of everything you've been dealing with.
I want people to understand the gravity of what they're doing. Like, in Lisa, like, her husband battled cancer for 12 years. Like, That's sick. It's
Yeah,
sick.
to put up her husband, like an account of her husband, and call it, what is it, trash rag? I don't know who you think you are, Psycho Bunny, but this is gonna stop.
And then the music they put to her husband's picture was Every Breath You Take.
Yeah. That's what, oh my God, I thought that's what it was.
Yes.
Oh, honey. Hi, Lisa. You're more than welcome to come up, if you can talk. I know you're really upset
And
too.
poor Lisa has been there for me all day.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lisa. It's just cancer's
It is
hard.
hard. No.
So it's just thank you, Sin. I'll have to find your number. I just it's been chaos for me. People don't understand. It's been really, really fucking hard when you have no control over things and you just want it better. And to see my mom scared, and my mom has never been scared the entire time she has fought this. She has never been scared, and she's scared now, and that scares me. And I'm the one that holds my family together. I'm the one that keeps everyone in line. I keep my dad from freaking out. I keep people from, I protect my mom.
I know. Does she know any of this?
No.
Okay.
And I want to keep it that way. When I posted my update at the very end, I put that, I know there's other stuff going on here. Please don't bring it here. Don't comment. Like, I don't want it brought on there. Like, I may comment from that page. I do not repost from that page. I don't want that on that page.
Yep.
That is just for her. That is for other people with cancer. That is for other caregivers. That is for people who just need help.
Well, like your channel on TikTok is Julie's Journey. Her mother's name is Julie, sorry.
Yeah, if you see Julie's Journey, that is me. That entire page is for my mom.
Yeah. Well, right now, Tracy, she kind of has no choice because it's Psycho Bunny who's in charge of all these accounts and in charge of taking all this bullshit down. And she wants to barter with Lindsay. And I told Lindsay, well, Lindsay's a smart girl. She's not going to do it.
I caught her in a lie. She said that she had DM'd the person to take the things down. And I was like, well, that's funny because they got their DMs restricted. And she sent me a screenshot of their conversation. I said, where's the conversation where they agreed to take the pictures down? She goes, oh, that's in my text. So the person. So you personally know this person.
That's sick.
Oh my God.
So it's...
Or it's just fucking her.
I think it's her.
I think it's her and Rebecca. I really do.
Yeah. I don't know if I think it's Rebecca. I don't know Rebecca.
I know
don't
Rebecca.
know her. I don't. So I don't. This is all Psycho Bunny.
I'm
Regardless,
just
it all
saying, if
comes back
Psycho
to
Bunny is
Psycho
saying, if I take it down, what do I get out of it?
No, she said,
So obviously it's you
what
then.
does this person get?
But she
Yeah.
probably made it herself. Well, then you take it down. Like,
How
really?
about you get to be just a general, like a normal fucking human being? Like you get to be that for a
And
day.
I told her,
Yay for you.
I said, you could be the bigger person here. Why can't you be the bigger person here?
What is the account called? There's so many because there's one of your mom, one of
my thing is, I do not want to put the page out because that's going to draw traffic to it, and that's going to I don't want a bunch of people seeing it. So far they have taken my mom's pictures down, but her picture of her house is still there, and Lisa's husband is still there. Yes. I've emailed TikTok. So
what does she want? When you say she wants to barter or bargain, what does she want? Did you just ask her, like, what do you want?
I guess she wants me to try to get the other page down. I'm like, I don't have anything.
What page? The trash can one or the trash lady one?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why? Because they told the truth?
None of us know who that is. I don't know who that is.
It's fucking insane. And it's like, you can't handle the truth? That's your problem?
That's what it is.
You're putting someone else's like responsibility on a stranger. That's weird, Psycho Bunny. We don't fucking know them. Like,
But she comes to
Oh
me
my
like she
God.
cares. She does not care.
she doesn't care.
No,
She
she is
doesn't.
she is a psycho. She really is.
She's incapable of emotions.
She chose a proper name for herself.
Yes.
Mary just said, I saw a post in Reddit asking about the law in Canada, and she thinks it was Rebecca. Oh, no doubt. Don't worry. Psycho Bunny's already been reported. Absolutely. I'm not fucking around here. I called the cops on her. Yes, I did. Absolutely. And I sent everything that she's ever done to me. So keep going, Psycho, because I made damn sure that everyone that's been harmed by you has also contacted the police in their area. You're done.
And I even told her, I said, you just can't handle people seeing the real you. That's all it is. You just can't handle it.
Right.
Like, this is my
But I mean,
mom.
to take a channel that you aren't connected to, you don't know them, and then to demand you make some kind of change on a stranger's platform in
Yeah.
order for your mom to stop being harassed,
Yeah.
like that is sick.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
sick. That makes
it
no
is.
sense.
And if you
Especially if
guys,
she's not doing it. So she
It's a
obviously
fucking
she's saying
unrealistic
she's not doing it.
expectation. You're set up to
It is.
have a problem. You're doing that on purpose. That's twisted.
and
How the
She's the
fuck is
one
she
that
supposed to
started
fix
this. She's
something
the one that
she's not connected to?
yeah,
What a
and
right.
weird bitch.
for anyone who had been in my lives months ago with my mom, you know the kind of person my mom is. My mom is the most genuine, kind-hearted, just all around
Oh,
good
she's here.
person. I mean, she is golden. I mean, that I could only dream of being a quarter of the woman she is. So that's what I think pissed me off the most was
Yeah.
them putting her up there on that
Yeah.
kind of page.
I still
With-
can't believe that. Like,
Yeah, and
it's
I went through that journey with my mother as well. And for them to be putting up vulnerable pictures of her journey is disgusting.
Yeah.
And whoever did that should really be ashamed
One
of
of
themselves.
one of the pictures, my mom doesn't actually like the picture, but it is my favorite picture of her. And it's a screenshot of a video chat when I was at work and she was happy. And she hadn't been happy in so long because she'd been so sick. And she had the biggest smile on her face. So I took a picture. And they used that fucking picture.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
I am so sick of this bullshit. Fucking stop. Psycho Bunny, stop. Rebecca, you're part and parcel to this shit too. Fucking stop it. Now. Enough is enough. This isn't fucking games here. Do you see my title for this? Enough is enough. Get it through your fucking skulls. I'm tired of this shit.
Thank you.
I'm
find it
tired of it.
I find it really interesting that Psycho Bunny won't talk to me, sits in your live, Chanel's live, and says to me, I'm a joke. She can't take me seriously, blocks
Wow.
me, and yet what? Googles me, and all she could find on me was my husband's obituary and steals pictures of my husband.
Hold on, Lisa, let me say this. And I sent Lisa the screenshot. I said, because they agreed to take my mom's pictures down. I said, Lisa's husband's needs to be taken down too. That's wrong. And she said, fuck Lisa.
She
Yeah.
did. I've got the receipts.
Right,
I
she
need to. I
did.
can't show proof on here, because I'm on my phone. If I was on a computer, I could show you guys all of it. However, I can't. So
Yeah,
I'll make
fuck
after
me.
we're done my live. I'm gonna put them out. I'm going to make a video, and you guys can see
So
them exactly what
I
we're talking
find it,
about.
yeah, I find it really interesting. Um, all she could find on me, I'm sorry, is my husband's obituary and to take pictures. Now, and I'm just gonna say it. Well, at least I did. I saw Villain's video. I saw Psycho Bunny say more than once, I don't know what's going on with my marriage. Well, I am very sorry for her that she doesn't have a great marriage, but I did.
Right.
And what my husband had, he didn't have a big mouth. I have a big mouth. He had honor. I have never met one single person on this earth that didn't love that man. And when he died, I had two separate oncologists, one from Mass General, one from Dana-Farber, call me weeks and months later, break down crying because they missed him,
Oh my
because he
goodness.
was that great a human. And that
Right.
man, my mother's not a nice person. My mother adored my husband. I have
Right.
6 brothers. It drove them crazy how much she loved my husband. Everybody loved my husband. And you know what? He was mine and he
Right.
loved me. So she can eat shit
Yes,
because
she
she
can.
doesn't have it and she doesn't have it in her heart to give love or get that kind of love. And I think that's the problem. I think she's
I do.
fucking jealous of us
Mhm.
of those people that are lucky enough to have that in their lives.
Yep, that's what I told. The last thing I said to her was, "You can't hurt me. I have too many people in my life that love me for me. I don't have to do anything
Damn
for them."
right.
Yeah.
We all do. I love all
How
you
did this
ladies.
all start? Like, why is Psycho Bunny so angry and that she's doing all of this? Like,
Yeah.
Because
what
we
is
all,
her original like
I'd love
beef?
to
Like,
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
what's
All
going
right.
Why
on?
did this start?
okay, so she has just gone ever since she came on this app. If somebody crossed her, didn't agree with her, attempted to call her out, she would slander, lie, drag, publicly humiliate all of them. Snarkers, Dawn, me, who else? Who am I missing? I know there's more.
Everything.
So,
Alicia.
Alicia, so when Nikki originally called her out in that video with the dogs,
Yeah.
we were like, okay, somebody is actually willing to stand up to her and listen,
Yeah.
and people are listening to Nikki. And I guess we all had the same idea because he got flooded with messages of people telling
Okay.
stories of things that Psycho Bunny has done to them.
Yeah.
So that's when everybody started calling her out, and she lost her ever loving mind. And people kept thinking it all had to do with Villain. We were all doing it for Villain.
Right.
We weren't.
Yes. That.
It had
Yeah.
nothing.
It had to do with me. This. I did that part. I did that.
Well,
Nobody even knew about anything
you
until it spoke out.
exactly, Nikki.
I was fucking
You
done.
brought attention to it. But I had such a stupid minor run-in with Psycho Bunny when I was first on this app like a year ago. Um,
Yeah.
somebody told her they heard me talking shit about her in another live with Rose. That's not what happened.
Right.
I was sick for a few days, and then I come back on the app to find out that Andy and Psycho Bunny booted Rose. Rose is a traitor. And I'm like,
Right.
so I messaged both of them. And I said,
Mhm.
Rose, I talked to Psycho Bunny still. Is that going to be a problem? Of course not. We're all adults. Psycho Bunny, is this going to be a problem? Of course not. We can all be, we're all adults. What does she do? She posts a meme about not dealing with people that work both sides.
Oh.
But I didn't know that. I saw a video that I thought Andy should have for court. So
Yeah.
I tried to send a message to Psycho Bunny to tell her to give it to her
Oh,
to discover she blocked me.
what the hell?
So I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then um I don't even know how it happened. I don't even really remember at this point. But I ended up getting a hold of her, I think through Sugar Skulls. I don't know. I don't remember for sure. But I talked to somebody so Psycho Bunny ended up messaging me and I heard you talk shit about me. I'm like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Wow.
And her and Andy were like, you need to prove it. Prove it. Where's that video? And I'm like, you know what? How about you prove I did it?
Mhm.
And since then, she's been she didn't like me after that, and that's fine because I thought to myself, you know, you didn't provide
You
me
do it
proof.
different.
Fuck you. And then
Yeah.
I started just watching because I was sucked into the Lori thing. So I started just paying attention, and I started seeing her patterns. And my name is my name. I'm obviously not Lisa Blue here. I've always been I've always had my real name, because I have nothing to hide on YouTube. And I've followed Nikki for what, couple of years now, I guess. I think it's a couple of
Oh, yeah.
years now.
It's been that, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I started making comments on her videos when people with somebody, because of course, when you talk about Lori, you talk about Annie and Psycho Bunny. And I would say,
Yeah.
you know what? Wait a minute. You need to watch for patterns. I don't really think that's what's happened. And I would like call it out in my comments. And then someone randomly on TikTok says, she's tired of you coming for her. I'm like, I'm doing what? I kept it off TikTok. I kept it off of TikTok because I didn't really give a shit. I didn't want to deal with her because she's a bully and I saw what she did to other people. But when she went after stalkers, when she went after Jody like that, and Jody posted, when Jody posted all those messages, I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God. She baited her. She bullied her into taking money for her. She
She
bullied into being able to give her grandson money. Jody never saw any money. Her 13-year-old grandson fighting cancer.
Yeah.
And now she's acting like this. She wouldn't. What do you want the result to be? What do you want? How do you want this to end? How do you want this to end? What do you want me to
What do you
do?
want me to do? That's always what
Exactly,
she says.
right?
What do you want
So
me to
she
do?
says, so then she holds the live. This is her pattern. She holds the goddamn live. She calls you in, and she has one of her minions. That time it was Chrissy in there, and Jody was like, "Do you really want me to say it? It's like, buddy, you know what I'm talking about. Do you want me to say it? Whatever it was."
Mhm.
So Jody said it, and then she
It was
got
the fact that
attacked.
she was. What
How
happened
dare
was
you?
is Jody
How
called her
dare you
out.
expose private messages? And that's when I went,
Mhm.
oh, fuck you. I'm done. I'm not afraid anymore. And I started making comments. And and I reached out. Nikki, I reached out to you. I reached out
Yep.
to Mickey Mouse. I reached out to, oh God, I
It
don't
was a
even
few
know
of us.
who. And I said, pay attention, be careful.
Yep.
And
And I
everybody
did.
discounted me. And I'm like, all right.
Not me.
Well, I pulled away from you when I saw you guys being like buddy buddy a little bit. I pulled away. I'm like, oh, I don't want any part of it. I don't want anybody that had anything to do with her. I pulled away because I didn't trust her. I don't like, something felt wrong, very wrong. And then the
No, I
whole,
felt that.
I met his kids once. I'm their family. I'm their role model. Oh, bullshit, lady. I have
Yeah.
children. Okay. I know that's not true and it doesn't happen like that.
Mhm.
My opinion, she was exposing their trauma all over TikTok just as much as Lori was.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah. So, but when Nikki finally, she started saying things, and when I started making my comments on TikTok, people started contacting me and
Mhm.
telling me things. And it was just, you know what? And that's the problem. And that one of her biggest things, she even sent a spy to me, made believe they were my friend looking for dirt on me. And then when that didn't work, they started making shit up about me.
So
I
I'm
was,
just gonna, and not to simplify it because I don't mean to do that, but just so I can kind of gain an understanding. You're saying,
Oh, of course.
Lisa, that this all started because you liked somebody that she didn't like.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Okay, I just needed to simplify it. I didn't mean to, like, I'm not, okay, thank you. I just needed clarification. That's
Yeah.
some wild work.
You have to
I'll be
say
quiet.
how stupid it is.
No, you don't have to be. No, exactly.
No.
But it's absolutely crazy to me that this woman, you got nothing better to do. I gotta tell you, when my husband was alive and I wasn't working, he would have killed me. He would have killed me. You spend how many hours a day on TikTok? You're taking a plane to go do what with some strangers' kids? Come on now.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
know what? And my husband wasn't controlling either. It cracks me up, but it's a matter of respect. I get everybody do your own thing with your husband. I don't give a shit. But like for me, it would never have worked.
Mine,
But
Right.
she's actually sent spies, like people make believe they're my friend, and then
Me too.
turn around and accuse me of body shaming them when I'm the same
Yeah,
freaking
that was messed up.
size.
That was messed up.
Okay, so there's that. And what else did she do? Oh God, what
Just
else was the
that's
other
all.
thing? I don't even remember. The spy did something else too. I forget. But yeah, it's absolutely, it blows my mind because she couldn't find dirt on me. She's gonna do this to my husband. Well, she's playing with the wrong one because I'm
Right.
still not intimidated.
Good.
I've been
None of us should be.
my husband died 5 years ago. I've been crying for 17 fucking years. I'm okay with crying. I'll keep on crying and I will keep standing up for the people that bitch has hurt and those people are lying about. And when I
Right.
make a mistake, I made a post. I made 2 posts about Villain and I found out I was wrong. And I made a post retracting it.
Hmm.
And I even talked with Villain about it. So, give me a break. If I make a mistake, I admit it. If I'm wrong, I'm
Right.
sorry.
That's what
I
normal
don't.
people do.
Yeah. I mean,
Like it's
nobody is
not.
perfect.
Mm-mm. Like
That's
today when I made that video, you're the one that messaged me and said no, it was the other one. When I
Yeah.
said yeah, and you're like no, it was it, and I'm like oh my bad, sorry, and I corrected it and I pinned it. But
Yeah.
this woman, I'm not going to say who, actually questioned me on that and said, well, if you were her friend, wouldn't you know that? Like real snippy too. So I wrote a little kind of a little novel to her and said, actually, she messaged me and told me I was wrong, so I corrected it. Hence why it's pinned.
There's
Like
so
holy
many
hell. Yeah.
details and so much information. It's it's human to make a mistake, and that's the
Yeah.
key word. We're human.
yep.
But
Oh, that I'm sure Bunny's in here somewhere.
I don't know if Psycho's human. I'm sorry. I just don't because I
No,
mean I look at her and
she's a
I don't,
monster.
there's no soul in there. But to be doing what she's doing is just
Right.
wrong. It's just
It is wrong.
wrong.
And the people who are standing with her who are like, well, I can't control what she does. I can't control who you're friends with. Fuck you. That's what I gotta say that. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
address
That's bullshit.
because they're talking.
Erica, you're right. That's why I was asking, like, what happened? Like, why are we the cause of this lady's mental health crisis? Like, I don't get it.
And that's what I want to talk
Yep.
about. Coming up in the comments again, the mental health.
Yeah,
Mental
please do.
mental health does not pop up when you are under the radar. Mental health does not
Mhm.
pop up only when you are being criticized and you can't handle it.
Mhm.
Mental health
And you
is a
don't, yeah.
real thing, and people suffer daily.
Every day, every moment.
I
You
have
wake up in the middle of the night because of
Um,
your mental health. You don't just use it when
Yeah.
someone's not agreeing with you.
So I
Yeah.
have been on anxiety medication since my grandma was diagnosed with cancer 12 years ago. I was on the highest dose. When my mom was doing well, I said, you know what? I want to get off of this. I am at the lowest dose, and it is taking everything in me not to up it again because it is so difficult to get through the days.
Yeah.
People do
I
not.
wouldn't even get off if I was you. It's too much right now, you
Yeah,
know?
what
But
what
that's you.
cancer
And
what cancer does to a family,
It's horrible.
it
especially
is. It
the
really is.
it is so hard on the caretakers. So you want to talk about mental health? Let's
Oh
talk
my God.
PTSD that I have from my grandmother who passed away from cancer, and the fact that my mom's cancer is so similar, and I have to live with that in the back of my head. Every time I look at my mom, I see her mother, and I'm so terrified the same things are going to happen again because my grandma had to have stents put in, and she ended up
I'm
in the
sorry.
ICU and then to hospice. So you want to talk
Yeah.
about mental health? Let's talk about that.
Right. Yeah. My son is 21 years old and um my husband died 2 days before my 50th birthday and 6 days before our son's 16th birthday. When I was
I'm sorry.
pregnant, my husband we talked about when he turned 16, when my boy turned 16. He was so
Oh,
excited
no.
for that and he missed it all. And my son just turned 21 a couple weeks ago. And we just had, and out of nowhere, all of a sudden I called him and I he wouldn't come to me and I'm like I got mad and I yelled at him like, "What the hell, Peter? Come here." And I'm like, "Why are you crying?" I was like, "What in the world is wrong with you?" I had no clue. He just randomly burst. He's like, "I just haven't held it in so long." I mean, these are real people. You don't
It is.
cancer
They are.
destroyed cancer. My husband's cancer destroyed my family, destroyed my whole family. It's caused issues with family members.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's so cruel. It's so cruel.
And that's what I want to point out. That is real mental health. That is
Yeah.
someone who is really suffering. It is actual tears. It is real emotion. It is not fake. It is not put on, because I'm sorry, every time I hear her whine or cry, it is so fake.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
I'm so
It's you sit there and stand behind mental health, Psycho Bunny, but yet you're the one putting out all these accounts. You're the one sitting there messaging Lindsay, telling her that you're trying to barter with this woman about her mom's photos on the internet in her mom's house. Who?
That is
What?
so foul.
But
That is
remember,
just
it's all about
disgusting.
mental health, Psycho Bunny. Your mental health is so bad. It's
And
so
what
bad.
did we
People are
ask of
sticking
her?
up for you.
What
Yeah.
has anybody asked of Psycho Bunny?
to take
To just stop.
To stop.
Yep.
From
You
day
need to stop.
one, from that first live that Chanel had, and Nikki said, and Nikki opened your mouth and said, "This is what's been going on, and this, people need to be aware and protect
They do.
themselves." And she's gone off the deep end since. I
Well, in
it
my opinion, that's probably a narcissistic supply being cut off, and we're witnessing the rage of that. But
Yeah.
I'm not a medical professional. I'm not diagnosing. I'm just saying a lot of that, like narcissistic abuse cycle, is what I'm seeing.
yeah.
Like it's some crazy shit going on. And I'm sorry that you ladies are going through this. It's not. It's horrible. I was my dad's hospice caretaker as well, so I couldn't imagine. I'm sorry you guys are going through this. Knock it
Thank
off,
you.
Psycho Bunny. Like, just stop. This is crazy.
And
She
that's like
needs to
we had
stop.
had that conversation yesterday at the doctor. Like her palliative care came in to talk to us about hospice and DNRs, and we're not there yet, but you still have to have those conversations, and people don't understand how hard those are.
Yeah.
That's what really
That
gets
Tracy is. That's another thing. I don't know you, Tracy Noel. Is that her name? Tracy Noel?
yeah.
I don't
Mhm.
even know you. Hey, Shiloh. I don't even know her. And yet she's sitting there listening to Psycho Bunny and like taking it as fact. What happened to people actually living in reality? And I don't know, maybe making sure what the hell's coming out of your mouth is actually correct instead of listening to this again, psychotic bunny literally hopping, panel hopping to tell what her truth
She
as
won't-
in the background.
She
You
only
guys have no idea what the fuck she's doing to us. You have
she's
no
Well,
using
Nikki,
idea.
box.
Nikki, isn't it true that it was yesterday or the day before that they were asking for the other side so that they could hear it, and you and Chanel, I believe, went in and y'all were blocked right away?
Yep. We
Okay.
weren't even
I wanted to
as soon
make
as I was
sure
in
that
there,
everybody
Psycho
knows
Bunny
that.
says, "Nikki, get the fuck out of here." Blocked, just like
Yep.
that.
But
And I wasn't going in there to be a bitch. I was going in there
Well, they
because they
asked
said I
people to come
could.
in. They're saying that they want to hear the other side, and then when people go in,
Right.
they're blocking it.
You know what
It's lip
bothers me?
service. It's not what their actions show.
A little while ago, I was scrolling on the FYP, and there is Chrissy, that Tracy, and JJ in a live,
You
and
don't mean to be up here, do you? Did you
This
mean to
is
and
come
my
up?
no, it's my first live.
Oh, cool. Hi.
and so Chrissy
I'm
said,
I'm just
you know
listening.
what? She's apparently not bothered by that account using her husband's picture, but she wants everybody to remember how this all started because nobody would let up on Psycho Bunny. So it is what it is. It's the road that got them there.
Margaret, it
So
all
basically, she condones what that account is doing with our dead family members because we had the nerve to speak out on Psycho Bunny's shit behavior.
and she keeps
That
turning.
yes, that right there. What Lisa just said, that is what is going on. God forbid we speak out about what she's doing to us, because if you dare speak over the precious bunny, then you are going to have your dead relatives posted for the world to see, and you got to take it like a fucking bitch because it's Psycho Bunny. Nah, ain't gonna happen. Sorry, honey. Sorry, not gonna happen.
Like
It
hiding
just isn't.
behind a screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
they
Yeah,
refuse.
that JJ needs to shut the hell up too. And I don't know who you think you are, JJ, but threaten my ass again. I'll call the cops on you next. Okay? Don't fucking do that shit.
What's funny
Sorry,
is
I just forgot about
does,
JJ until I see in the
she
comments.
does
Wow. My
but
gosh.
guessing on everything.
Yeah, she threatened me. She said she's gonna. She wanted me to go to her so she can kick my ass. Like, you don't even know me. You don't even know me. I'll bet you anything, JJ. If you
Seriously.
and I were to hang out for an hour or so, I guarantee you'd love me. We'd probably become the best of friends. Stop listening to people's
Exactly.
bullshit. Stop it. Yeah, I'm done with Ryan too. Absolutely. She blocked me a while ago. I don't know, because of her precious bunny. Meanwhile, Bunny fucking hates her. That's one I'll never understand that. Never. Not our JJ, Teresa. No, not ours. Hell no. Not ours. A girl I don't even know. Her name is literally just the initials, JJ.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Say you were booted from Chanel's life? No, 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 no.
Yeah, I love
What?
Ryan is spiraling so bad. Oh my god.
Oh,
Every
Excuse the
video is
interruption.
worse
Nikki,
and
I gotta
worse.
drop down. My phone's overheating.
Oh no.
Sorry about
oh
that.
no.
Okay.
No, you're
Okay,
fine.
okay.
But I'm just gonna say it here. I'm not apologizing for anything because I didn't accuse anybody of anything. I made a post and I showed my post showed that profile with my husband's picture. And in that, I didn't accuse anybody, but I think it was in the description of that post. I wrote Psycho, I think Chrissy, I think Rebecca, and Ryan's names. And I said, I am not Trash Lady, but I adore her. That's it. That I have mentioned Ryan about anything associated with that account.
You
So
thought that was
she's using that, saying that is me accusing her. Oh, bitch, please grow up. This woman is so. Talk about weak. Let's block everybody and not let anybody comment. What's the point? How is that an adult behavior? It's not. It's absolutely crazy to me.
yeah. Nobody ever.
Okay.
No one.
Oh, shut your pie hole, JJJ. I'm just seeing who this Purdue person is. I can't remember. Was it you that had a question? I'm so sorry. Girls, it's okay. I promise. I'm just sorry. I'm just reading this account. I don't think I've seen them before. What?
Mm.
That's what all the witches say?
She's
I'm pretty
even
sure
on
they're
the
for us,
block.
but
Yeah.
I don't think. Okay, there we go. Mods block Purdue. Purdue, are you? What does supernatural crime mean? Well, that's a good question. Um, basically, I cover true crime, but I also cover the supernatural, ghosts, aliens, you name it. Anything paranormal, I love.
And oh, Mama D, that video that's she put on her YouTube accusing me of that bullshit. I wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me at all. I never called anybody asking for money for fucking anything. Do we remember that
Shut up,
Lori Lori had a charity give her an RV? Well, I and it's a fact. I didn't have the money to pay my car insurance. And I was like days away from a cancellation. And I thought, you know what? I bet fucking Rose knows like what charity would help with that and I bet I qualify. But because she bought the RV and she was up, she was a mod for Lori, so she must know like all of her resources, right? So I called Rose, and this is what I told her. I said, where do I go? Who is it that would help with that? And she didn't know, but she said, but she helped me anyway. She told me, I had 2 vehicles on my policy. I wasn't using one of them. And she says, so cancel it and get the bill dropped down. And I'm like, oh my God, it never even occurred to me to do that because I was stressed out and I wasn't thinking. But now it's twisted to me dry begging and calling Rose looking for money. No, that's bullshit.
But
That's
Ryan,
bullshit. But that's what Ryan said.
See,
but
that's
can
not
I-
okay. You can't just say things because you feel it or think it.
Yeah. And then someone, okay, right about that time, someone had been calling me over and over and over again, telling me the same fucking stories over and over and over again. And then I didn't answer the phone. I didn't answer the phone. And then I did answer the phone, and that person was visibly pissed, tried to
Sure.
hide it because I was talking to somebody else. I was talking to Rose. And said, "Oh, you know what? You know why she's a drunk, right?" I'm like, "Rose is a drunk." That's why she made the comment. You like to call people drunks, don't you? She's referring to the fact. Now, I did call somebody a drunk when I was talking to Ryan. I called my sister Diane a drunk. Guess what? My sister Diane is a drunk, and I'll say it every day. Okay. She's a drunk. I have a brother who's an alcoholic and a sister who's a drunk. I have lost one nephew to a fentanyl poisoning, and I have another nephew who is a recovering heroin addict. That's it. That's all. So I did call somebody a drunk. Yep. Okay, Ryan, let's twist that. Yep. Call my mother. Call any one of my 7 surviving siblings, and they'll tell you that. Well, not Diane, obviously. They'll tell you Diane is a drunk. Okay, sorry. Um, but yeah, but someone, someone told me that Rose
Did you
was a
really hear?
drunk, and it was the second person to tell me that. But this person told me that she was a drunk because she gave her child $25 and they went out and bought drugs and they
Bullshit.
OD'd and passed.
I need
So
proof, man.
when I was on the phone with Rose before we hung up, I said to her, by the way, Rose, if you ever need to talk to somebody, and I meant it, I know losing my husband's different than what you're going through, but you can always talk to me. I understand grief. It may not be
Mhm.
your grief, but I understand grief. And she said, what the hell are you talking about? I had no idea. Did you know, Rose? I didn't know she can't have children.
I can't remember if I knew that or not. I haven't spoke with Rose in a very long time.
Yeah. And
I saw that she was friends with Psycho Bunny
yeah.
again. And
So
I
the
didn't know
person
that
that
she
spread
had
that lie, that told me
Yeah.
that, twisted it to the fact that they said that I made it up. Well, let
Oh
me
my
ask
God.
any one of you here that knows me, did I do that? Would I do that?
No.
That's not who I am. It's not who I am. I'm sorry. Not only that, my son, who's going to believe my kid, but my son was literally 4 feet away from me when she told me this. And I said to her, are you sure? Really? That's true? Oh my God, poor Rose. Give me a break. I would never in a million years make up a story like that. Nobody
Right.
who's grieving anybody would, as far as
Lily
I'm
don't even
concerned.
drink. This is like apparently people were saying that Lily was drunk on her live last night. I was with her on her live. She doesn't even drink.
I
What
was,
the fuck?
That's
Wow.
crazy.
They just love to talk, eh?
but they do their
That
Wow.
they do their research. That's what Tracy.
that is absolutely crazy. Yeah. So you know what? I lost all respect for Ryan when I started seeing all of her lies with other people anyway. But
Well,
yeah,
she
I'm not
started
sure.
coming at me. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck did I do to you? I love Ryan.
Yeah,
And
well,
like,
it's because you didn't believe that I'm a body shamer.
Oh my God, I don't give a like. I'm not just like you apparently accused her of some other bullshit that you didn't even fucking do. So I made that video today on behalf of you and behalf on what needed to be said. And Ryan, I'm still saying you need to prove that Lisa said any of that shit. Stop believing your fucking
Yeah,
precious brain. Stop it.
seriously. It's crazy.
Your body, shut up, short balls.
And I will say that if Psycho Bunny does message you,
Mm,
either do not message her back or be very
no,
careful,
don't.
because she will try to antagonize you and get you to freak out to play the victim. She will twist it any way she
Oh
possibly.
yeah.
And I
Mhm.
don't
Well,
care. I was
don't give her your cell phone number. She'll dox it, just like her and Sophie did
Oh
me.
God, yeah.
Believe that.
so I
Yeah,
was pretty mean in my messages back to her. I do not fucking care.
I saw that. Like I said, I'll
So,
make a video
and she
after.
called me a cunt, and I told her she can't hurt me.
Wow. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Let's be honest. I mean, she
I,
could say whatever she wants about me. She's not a person of substance.
I,
Not to me.
I
And I
tell her
think,
my mom is dying, and she says, "Fuck you, cunt," at the end of our message.
yeah,
that's a piece of shit right there. If I ever fucking heard of one. Are
yes,
you kidding
Amy.
me?
Yeah, Amy, that's the Rose I was talking about.
When she,
Yeah, RB Rose.
when
She stopped being friends with Psycho Bunny because I can't concentrate, Shorba. Fucking shut up.
Oh yeah, but
So
she keeps going back. They're not friends.
yeah,
They are friends. They're not friends. They are friends. Well, you know what? I don't like that. So what do I care? What do I
yeah, I
care?
don't give a shit either. I just think it's stupid how
It is.
you talk about all your so-called friends like Psycho Bunny, but yet I don't get why Rose went back. I don't get why Ryan's friends with her because Psycho Bunny's been pretty blatant about everyone that she hates, and everyone that she hates is, well, her
Rose,
whole team,
Ryan.
all of
Yeah.
her whole friendship with anyone. She's talked shit on everybody. Listen to me. I don't care if you think you're her friend. You're not her friend. You're not. She's
No.
not a good person. I guarantee you that
finally,
she's talked crap on
Alicia,
everyone.
Alicia,
She
do
did
you want
do
a
me
box?
dirty. What? Sorry.
Alicia finally showed up. I
Oh,
was
Oh,
hey,
able
girl.
thank you.
to come up. I didn't know if she wanted the link,
Here you go, dear.
because she's pretty hot.
She's pissed too. We're done. We're fucking done. Tired of this shit. Like, this is what we want. Stop.
Yeah.
I won't have to keep going live if you fucking stop, buddy.
I had to I probably missed a lot. I had to leave for a second. We had lights, camera, action, as we do at my
Oh,
house.
hell.
Oh
So,
yeah.
so I just
Oh,
came back in. So, Lindsay, I am so sorry about your mother, and I'm sending you love and light for sure. I could
Thank
not imagine what that's like, and I can't relate, but I can empathize.
Yeah. Thank you, Chanel. Chanel, I have to tell you, you remind me so much of my aunt.
aw.
And I
Oh,
just adore you. And I even had my mom like pop into the game night live, and I even asked her, like, does she remind you of Angie? And she goes, yeah, just how you're so fun and you're so sweet, but you're also like, fuck you.
Oh God, that's
appreciate
too
that.
funny, but it's accurate. It's accurate. So
You
accurate.
know, it's really accurate in real life, probably, but these internet streets, as everybody knows, is not for me.
And that's how
Um,
it is. She's real life. She don't, you know what I mean? So that's why you remind me so much of her. And that's why, like, every time I see you live, I gotta like poke in and see what's going on.
oh,
Just because it makes me feel a little better, because I live an hour away from like 99% of my family. So I don't get to see everyone a whole lot. I'm pretty isolated, and I have been since I hurt my back. So you guys have no idea how much you guys have helped me. You guys in my inbox, the messages, phone calls, the lives. I just want to thank all of you for that.
you're welcome. I mean, that's the goal that we have as a group of friends,
Yeah. Yeah.
and um, it's important. I mean, we feel it's important. We want to help people, and use our experiences to help people, but also just be a listening ear,
Yeah.
Right.
because sometimes people just need to be heard.
I
Yes. Yeah.
agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
They do.
And,
They don't
And
need
the
to
thing
be
is, we don't
traumatized daily.
we don't expect anything in return. We don't just go to each other when we need something. We go to each other to check on each other and make
Yeah.
sure each other's good. Like, and that's like the thing about Psycho Bunny. She only goes to people when she needs something or she has a crisis.
Mhm.
She wants somebody to fix it. Like, it's never
Yep.
like, how are we're
and
genuine for each other.
yeah, and so I have, my little thought on this right now is that we know what this is gonna look like on the other end, right? It's gonna be a Jennifer
A bunny.
bash and all
It's
that,
gonna
right?
be
Oh,
a
it's
bunny
Bash
Not.
bash, and
Bunny.
we
She
follow
gave
it to
So
someone
everyone
money.
else.
Yeah, right.
it is
Shame on
not
us.
right. It is not that. It is not that
I
type
don't
of
care
thing.
what you guys call it. If
So
they want to call it a bunny bash, then it's a bunny bash. I don't care
but
anymore.
what we
I'm
need,
done.
what we're looking for at the end of the day is resolution, right?
Yeah.
And
We
are
want
we
her
going
to
to be
stop.
part of the problem or part of the solution? Because every solution that we fucking come up with, this bitch has
Uh-huh.
a problem for it.
Yep.
Because she's holds herself to a high standard because she's narcissistic. So everyone's beneath her, and that's why she's bargaining with, oh well, if you do this, I'll do that. No, because she wants to end up winning and be on top no matter fucking what. This is
I'll
why
never let her.
relationships in her life will never last. This is
Yep.
why she has you know all kinds of issues, because personality
She's on
disorder
what,
and
like her fifth
narcissism,
marriage, isn't she?
they come,
Sixth or seventh.
they kind of intertwine with each other. I don't know about her marriage, but she's going to make her husband crazy if she keeps
Well, I
acting a fool.
looked her up, and the amount of last names that woman has gone by is
Yeah,
unreal.
that's what I mean. She's been married quite a few freaking times. Wonder why.
And I don't care. What she needs to do is marry reality. And what she needs to do is stop acting like a goddamn fool on the internet, because it's gangster style,
Yes.
it isn't right. You go real life. Why would you go real life on somebody that you don't even know? Why are you
Right.
doing that?
Hey,
And then you don't
Rowan.
have any other victims. So now you're going to go randomly seek on the internet for some kind of young mother that might need guidance instead of hate. And you're going to fucking try
Yeah,
and get her
that was
kid
fucked
taken
up.
away. Like, stop it. Somebody, I don't,
Yep.
Just to try
it's,
to be a sister and get a pro go stroke.
like, what is cute, what's demure about making an account and putting someone's dead loved one on there, and
Yeah, what is
putting
that?
someone,
But wait, I
what,
have a question. I have something to say about that. So when Fred Love did that with her kid, she lost her ever loving fucking mind.
Yes.
But it's
absolutely.
Yes.
okay for her to do that? And
Yep.
what if someone did that to Chrissy and made an
Yeah.
account with her dead husband? She would
And
lose her ever loving mind. So it's okay, as usual, for Jennifer to do to others, but no one can do it to her.
No,
Yes.
and
yeah.
And
you
she
guys are her friends. Remember, we're listening to Chrissy and whoever said, villain was my friend. Okay, well, she was your friend, yeah. So why are you not supporting her through the issues and letting her know, hey, I'm not standing behind this, but hey, we're still friends. No, you guys are okay with what Bunny's doing as her fucking friend,
Yeah.
right?
and
That's
You
making
guys
true.
are okay with
excuses
what
for
she's
it.
doing. But guess what? You're going to be okay with it until you're fucking not, until it affects you personally. Then you're
Yes.
going to go blah, 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 blah. I don't blackmail my friends, and I don't do shit like that. That's gross.
It is gross. Hi,
And
villain.
asked her
And
to be
what are we getting out of what's the end game? What kind of thrill are we getting out of emotionally
Yeah,
and
Carter.
psychologically damaging people to the point where they have to fucking get medicine, or to the point where they
Yeah.
feel like they want to fucking kill themselves? What is going on with you bitches? Go
Yep.
seek
I
therapy.
second that.
Sorry guys, I don't mean to yell. I'm going to bring it
No,
down a
it's
notch.
fine. We're pissed.
I
It
love
need
pisses
it.
me off. It
I love
fucking
you.
pisses me off.
Yep.
Hi, y'all.
Hi.
Hi.
I didn't want to, I'm not going to stay long, but I came in and Lindsay was here, and I've been trying to have a conversation with her for a while. But I figured that since she was here, I could just do it publicly. And Lindsay, I apologize
It's okay.
for not coming to you then to straighten out the bullshit that I was being told. I wish I did. I really wish I did, because I was talking to somebody about that today. Like, I just wish to be fair, it might be buried in my DMs, right? I wish somebody would have just said, "Hey, that's not how it went,"
Yeah.
because
Well,
I would have
Alicia posted it.
stopped and
Yeah.
noticed that like every time that I spoke to her, it was some other mess, and I never gave those people, like, I kind of just figured because it was something I wasn't going to get involved with, that I never gave those people an opportunity for a conversation, and I wish I did. I wish that I did, because there was a lot that I was unaware of, and unfortunately I am dealing with the consequences of it, right? But I apologize, and I think that anybody that makes accounts, I don't know if you know this, but I went through that when my mother was passing away, and it was disgusting, and I didn't agree with it then, and I don't agree with it now. I don't think that it is fair to do, and if it was being done to people over there, it would be a catastrophe. But because it's being done to people that are honestly, and just real quick, this shit don't got nothing to do with me.
Yep.
Right.
And it's crazy how
Can you guys mute if you're not talking? Sorry, it's just loud.
you're good. It's
But see, that
crazy
never
how
came to you because it had nothing to do with you.
I know, but I wish I did. Like, hindsight, right? Like,
Because my
and
thing is, I had other things to deal with. I could just
Mhm.
log off of TikTok. These
Right.
are strangers to me. So
Right.
you spread whatever bullshit you want. I know the truth. I have the proof.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want my mom
I
holding.
get it.
I don't want my mom to see this.
Mm-hmm.
So if I just log off and go the fuck away, it goes away. And that
I
was
know, and that's kind of the thing. I did speak to somebody yesterday that I do believe that you're kind of close with, and I kind of had this conversation, a brief one, but this similar type thing is because, like, I owe y'all apologies, because I didn't even come to ask. I didn't, and I should have, I should have,
but I
and
think bring it to you fully
mhm.
because she knew she was wrong and she knew you would tell her that she was wrong.
Yeah, well, hindsight, it's always a lot clearer, and that's not even true though, because when the shit went down with the screenshots, right? That Jay,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? That when that went down, I asked Sophie not to share them.
She told everyone you gave her the go ahead.
Mhm. I know she did, but Psycho Bunny knows because she had the
See?
screenshot.
Told ya.
And all of it started with me
Thank you.
because I called Sophie out for that, and I called Psycho Bunny out because she was currently live talking about how Lori was body shaming Jay. And I'm like, you're both just throwing their trauma out there just like their mother.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
That
And that's partially, like, that is my fault too, right? Like, I didn't say anything publicly then, but I don't owe anybody anything at this point. I owe nobody anything. If it is something that they had a part in, and they're keeping that a secret, that's not my fault, because I owe nobody anything from this
Amen.
point forward. I don't plan on coming back to this stuff. I will straighten out what I need to straighten out, and I will keep it moving, and they could talk about me for another 3 fucking years for all I care. I'm not going to address it, and I know that it may be frustrating for some people to understand, but there are pieces that I need in place before I could do that. And unfortunately, those pieces are not in my control.
But you
And
also don't owe your reasoning to anyone either.
well, and just so we're all on the same page, I don't owe them a fucking thing. All right.
No.
I don't want the people that are on my platform to be confused about any type of way. So I'm not clearing it up for them. There'll
Yep.
be collateral damage for sure when it's cleared up, but that's not my problem. They should have thought about that. You know what I'm saying?
And also, Villain kind of taught me something.
You
So
don't say.
you
You
know,
don't
I mean, sometimes I teach people stuff, and then
Amen.
so she, so I was telling her that because I was very upset, and she's like, "What's going on?" And I was like, I'm gonna do something to this bitch, right? Okay, so I said, I don't know how you do this. Okay, I don't know how you do this and how you handle all of this, and she said, you have to learn to keep your emotions in check and keep your emotion out of it
Mhm.
because I was talking about how devastating it was about Julie and stuff, and she's like, you got to keep your emotion, and it is very sad. But like I was so invested in it, right? So in order to, you have to have some thicker skin for the internet streets. You have to be able to have more things in place, and then and so I'm like, well, it was just so devastating. She goes, and the one thing she said to me, I'll never forget. She goes, "What was the lesson you learned?"
Right. Because and listen, don't get me wrong. I have trouble sometimes um finding that lesson in the beginning, right? But it always becomes clear the further I get away from the whatever the situation is at that present moment. Does that make
Isn't
sense?
that so true?
Because
Yeah.
I don't like there. Listen to me, y'all. There are sometimes if I could have gone live a month ago, I would have. I promise you, I would have. It might have been a fucking train wreck because my brain wasn't right, but I could have. It just would have served me no purpose. It's always better to take the emotion out of it. And that's kind of the problem that I was having when it came to Gabby and Cam, is that I was emotionally invested in the situation. I had
Same.
never had any internet, anything affect me that deeply, right?
Yeah.
So I get it. I fail too, right? Like, and I think that people forget that, like, I'm a fucking human being, I'm not a machine. I'm an actual human being, and I make mistakes just like everybody else, right?
I
Mhm.
say that to Stanella about you all the time.
But that's another thing, is that if I make a mistake, I will fucking own it every time.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's
Every
being
time.
teachable. Like
Like
I
you
want to
just did
know.
right now. You
Right.
apologize to
And I
Lindsay.
will. And I, just to be fair, I've been trying to talk but my DMs are so bad, and I probably shouldn't just ignore. Like, I try to go through them, and I'll try to get through like the top 3, but I swear to God, it's been showing me on TikTok triple digits for I don't even know how long, and I just don't have the bandwidth to get through it,
Wow.
Yeah.
But you could be sure that if I'm expecting, if I hold other people to a standard, I'm going to exceed that standard, because that's crazy for me to be out here trying to hold other people accountable but not hold myself accountable. But what
Yeah.
I will
Right.
never be accountable for is things I didn't do. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Right.
Hmm. But I saw you up here, and I figured it was better to just get it over with.
Oh,
Um,
I wanted to let you know. So I had told the entire story of everything that happened on one of Nikki's other lives.
is it public?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I've
Just
been
going through it over and over.
you don't have to do that.
Yeah, it's just
Mhm.
exhausting, because my thing is like, I'm over it. Am I pissed at her? Yes.
Right.
Because she drugged my name. But my thought process was, the people who know the real me stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The
And then
real stayed by me and knew the truth.
And that's always going to be the way, you know.
And now I'm seeing comments on videos like, oh my gosh, I believed all this stuff about Lindsay, and now it's
Mm,
awful. And it's like,
mm.
yeah, because she had the masses. That was the thing.
yeah, she did.
But
No.
Well, the
that
thing
was
about
that's where that's where my accountability comes from, because I gave her that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
and
had
Right.
somebody in the comments, sorry, someone in the comments is talking about accountability is everything. Here's the thing about accountability, that gets thrown around these TikTok streets, these YouTube,
Mm,
and accountability, they have to see a problem before they will take
mm,
accountability on a moral level, on a psychological level, right?
mm.
You can hold someone accountable legally, of course, but you can't make that person believe that what they
You
did
can't
is
make them
wrong.
see it. You can't.
Right. So
Yeah.
they'll
Trust me.
never
Yeah.
take accountability. And that's
Right.
narcissistic
Right.
behavior,
I
which
agree.
You know, I'm not diagnosing or anything, but I'm just saying that is a very big part of what Jennifer has going on, and that's why she's doing what she's doing. Everybody is beneath her, and she's going to manipulate. She's going to she's going to do everything she can to make sure she's fucking on top. It's not going to stop.
Yep.
She'll go real life. She, you know, all this stuff.
And I took
No,
accountability
stop.
for the things
Until
that,
she's made to stop.
Yeah.
like, I took accountability. I said where I was wrong in that story.
Right.
You know, did I screw up? Yeah, you get caught up in the moment. Messages are flying so fast. You have 15 people messaging you. Like, people don't understand. It happens so fast. You get caught up and you don't even think twice before you do shit. And I've learned to start thinking before I do shit.
So
So
Amy with 2 M's, like, you're saying whatever and whatever again. Do you have anything tangible, anything intelligent to fucking say in this chat? If not, go. You got a problem with
That's what
someone,
I
go
just
take it up with
asked.
them.
What's up, Amy? Why do you keep saying whatever again?
She said whatever when Dylan was talking, so I'm assuming that it pertains to that. Like, she gives a fuck anyway.
Oh, I'm
but
assuming
I
it's for all of us.
Well, there's
well,
a reason why.
go take your whatever and figure it
Yeah.
out.
I don't have. If I give no fucks before, I really give no fucks now. That's. I guess that's a part of my. I guess this is the new me. You know, like
Well, it
I'm
should
not.
be. Don't give fucks where there's no fucks given
Yeah,
for.
facts.
Them all.
Facts.
You
but
know, we can't put our time and energy into other people's problems because, you know, I mean, that's what you are good for, Villain, or good at, Villain, is in the past, is like helping people with certain situations and
Yes, Erica.
putting your neck out there to do this and that for, you know, everybody else. And
Yeah.
then you have a small little fuck up and it's capitalized on, and oh my
Listen
God,
to
we're
me.
not her
Oh,
friend.
yeah.
What
I
the fuck?
can't. I promise you. Once I know that most of you are aware, and I've spoken to privately, and you may know what those pieces are and why I'm kind of tongue tied at the moment. But to so like to get on the internet and call me a liar because I didn't put details of my personal life on the internet for an absolutely good reason, that's wild behavior. So like, I just want to know, like, should I start posting my Uber and DoorDash receipts?
No.
Then leave, Amy. Bye. Sorry.
I'm
No.
so confused because it's wild to me.
They don't owe, you don't, just like you
Get
said,
around
you don't
me.
owe them a fucking thing.
Yeah,
Definitely
it's
don't owe them
crazy.
that.
And guess what? Listen, y'all over there, y'all can keep the Mocator Club. I promise you, you can. I promise you. They're gonna they've been going nowhere for a long time. I don't think it's gonna get any better. And
No, they're
again,
all spiraling, all of them.
I haven't even
It's
and
bad.
I haven't even gotten to like the meat and potatoes of the situation. I've been
No.
dropping little tidbits here and there. My Discord server has seen a lot. People that I talk to privately have seen a lot, and they know where it's heading. And but don't fucking tell me. It's weird for people to say, why couldn't this happen off live? Well, because people are lied to. That's why.
Right. And a lot of this, well, most of the stuff is happening online. So you have
And if
to.
what, you know, if your friends or whatever, these chicks, they're saying, you know, well, she was doing this for a while, but I just don't want to say nothing because I cared for her. She's my friend. Why didn't you
2
call it out and
months.
say, hey, this might not be a good idea? What the
2
fuck?
months. 2 months.
Right.
2 months.
And they're so concerned
And
about
real
your fucking love
friends,
life. That's crazy
Listen
weird.
to me. Listen to you know
and
what I
real
this is
friends don't go
y'all.
on the internet and spread the shit. They have
Wait,
private
no, but
No,
conversations.
they don't.
that's true. And listen, just for anybody in the background, Lily Grace knows me better than any motherfucker on these apps. Okay. And we have been through some shit in the last 5 years. Nobody knows me better than her. So y'all don't get
I
to
love them.
slander her because she's not bending to your narrative. I promise you.
Exactly. That's why I
Nobody.
liked her and respected her so
Absolutely.
much
Listen
when
to
she
me.
was fighting
Nobody.
that.
Nobody knows me better or more details about my life than Lily Grace.
Right. And she even said she doesn't agree with everything, but you know what? That doesn't mean to boot your friend and then
Right.
exploit your friend, you know?
But I'll tell you what, there are there is plenty of proof. There is plenty of proof that I am not with my ex, dude. And it's embarrassing for these people to keep on with that. it's coming.
Well,
That's
it's
all I
also
can
kind
say.
of mocking domestic violence, if you will. Like,
Isn't it weird?
yeah.
But I can't
It's sick,
get.
actually.
I can't listen. Soon. That's all I could say is soon.
Yeah.
Soon, and then we'll see just how shitty of people they truly are, because it the whole situation makes them look very bad.
Well, thanks for
It
asking me
does.
if I learned a lesson, because I did, ma'am, by the way.
Good. I'm glad. That's what we're here for, isn't it? To learn lessons.
Exactly.
Yeah, I learned to not trust and get close to people.
Listen to me. Not a single motherfucker on these apps will know a goddamn detail about my personal life ever again. Because if God forbid one has more details than the other, you're a
Oh,
liar.
God.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no.
You
Call
are a
the cops.
liar.
Yep.
It is insane. God forbid it's not like a barometer of my trust, the amount of details you're given, right? That
It's so stupid. It's like you're a
it's
celebrity,
crazy.
and these people are like throwing money at you. We love you, Bellin, Bellin.
Crazy.
Pay
Mhm.
attention to me.
Crazy. They could
I said
keep
that.
that
I
money.
said, you know what? Some of her, she's got to know that some of these people in her live chats, because there's thousands, and I bet
Mm.
some of them are just like,
Psycho?
I don't know, like just doing it because you're villain. You know what I mean? Like you
And
got to
listen,
know
I
that
am
they're
just
just following a
I am
train.
just a normal human being.
Right.
And
Yeah.
the only
Your
thing that
autograph?
I do is I try to be a better person than I was yesterday. It's
That.
Yeah.
really not that difficult. But these people,
No.
because they're absolute and total pieces of dog shit, they make it more complicated.
Yep.
They
It's
do.
not difficult. And nobody, listen, nobody, not me, not them, nobody should be opening these apps to a fucking troll page made with their deceased relative on it. That's
Amen.
disgusting.
Oh, it's gross.
It is. It
And
is. It's
that's a
fucking
problem.
disgusting.
Like if we don't hold our boundaries, right? If we don't keep our boundaries, I promise you the internet isn't going to do it for us.
Right. Yeah.
What is
It's
grandbabies for the
I
best
all
mean?
that off my page. I don't want it on my page.
yeah,
That
I
page
don't
is
blame
for
you.
my and that's it.
And it's gross. It's gross. Trust me, I get it. I was being the last smear campaign that they tried. They actually had my ex, and they still failed. I don't know why people don't get that being like well, if the man I was with for 7 years doesn't have any secrets, do you really think there are any? But no. But
Right.
yeah, it's crazy. And I went through that. Trust me, I was being brutally attacked while my mother was
Remember
gone.
how Jennifer was going to go after Spread Love, go to her house, beat her ass because she
Oh yeah.
posted her son, but you're going to post
Oh,
people's.
yeah.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
wait a second. Who told her don't even engage her? Because if you give her attention, she's gonna post your kids. I told her that.
I did.
I know
I
you
did as
did.
well. I did too.
Mm-hmm. I sure
And
did.
now
But
they're
guess what?
friends.
Some things, I guess, in internet attention is more important. I don't know. In my world, don't fucking dish it
Hey,
out
Bill.
if you can't take it. It's that simple, you know?
And Bill,
I agree. And clearly, Psycho Bunny can't take it. She can't.
Right.
She can't.
Exactly. And like, why is it our responsibility? It's not. I promise you, it's
No.
not. It's
And
not
then
my
miserable.
responsibility.
They're miserable to go over and write a Reddit page about me and Nikki where like none of it is even fucking true.
Right, but that
And
doesn't.
Yeah.
like,
But that's okay.
I'm,
That's
I'm,
okay.
I'm still waiting to find out who I borrowed money from so I can
I'm
pay him
still waiting
back.
to see who I
Who
sold
borrowed
drugs
money?
to. I'm still waiting why I got a drug charge. I've never had one in my life, but hey, I'll go with it. I'll go with it.
Stop.
well,
I'm
Rebecca,
still waiting for them to come to my face so I can spit through my gap at them.
Oh, listen.
Yeah.
well,
Oh, I'm still waiting to find out. Oh, you don't even know. It's so stupid.
Rebecca, who
Well,
made
then.
better watch
Mhm.
out because I can make her look real fucking bad.
I
All
think you
right,
should.
I'm gonna hop down.
If
Lindsay,
you have
I will talk to you more
any
privately, but
yeah,
I just figured you were here, so it was my opportunity. I appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Don't get in too much trouble.
Thanks,
And
Bella.
for everybody else, just don't be a piece of shit today. It's fucking
There
simple.
you go.
It's not
All
that
right.
hard.
Have a
simple.
have a good night, guys.
But
Thanks,
yeah,
Dawn.
just
Good night.
if you have any questions.
Well, thanks, Phil. Thanks for the lesson, Dylan. No.
Thanks for the lesson.
Did you learn one too? No. Oh.
I learned that people have
Eat
no.
poop, villain. Really eat
Oh,
poop,
Chrissy,
villain.
come here. Come
Erica,
here,
get
Chrissy. Chrissy, come here. Come
I don't
here,
think it's
honey.
that Chrissy.
Come here. You need a hug. God damn it. Come here.
Wow.
You need a hug.
Are you the only
Around the
mod in
throat.
Yeah, I guess you're the only mod in here. If you see, Erica, you got the wrench, girl. You see shit, get rid of that shit. And I see
Well,
shit named Chrissy Lee.
well, wait, Chrissy, what is going? What?
Oh, no,
Wait a
she's a
minute. Let's
Chrissy.
address
What?
Chrissy. She needs attention. She's very thirsty.
She is.
Nikki, you need another mod. I've never modded on YouTube, but I can help you out if you need it.
No, bring that
I'm
bitch.
on
Come
here.
here, baby. Come here, baby girl. Chrissy,
You
you
want to
need a
come up?
hug.
We'd love to talk to you. We'll give you a
You
hug.
need a hug.
Nice up
Come on.
here. We're like Barney.
You need
And
attention.
actually, I'm more like Chucky. I like to give hugs.
Did you know what you're doing is bullying, Chrissy?
Mhm.
If you don't like Villain, then just don't like her. Why do you got to let everybody know? Well, you need attention. That's why.
My
You want
thing
to come up?
is co-signing Psycho Bunny. I can't say that Psycho Bunny is not involved, but I have proof otherwise. And she is
Chrissy Stinky
co-signing
Pissy.
behavior. You want to talk? We can talk.
She don't want to. She wants to be an fucking little pussy.
And you can talk
Yeah.
shit. I Jim Beam. I rarely, very, very rarely drink, but I needed one today. So I just poured my second one. You want to talk, Chrissy? We can talk.
Yeah, I
I
made you a
mean-
mod as well, Mr. Short Bus.
Don't get rid of Chrissy because she needs some love right now, y'all.
Yo, watch your mouth. How
Watch
about that?
yourself, Tard. Is that a threat?
Yeah, she needs to watch her fucking mouth. You're trash. How about that? You're trash. Who even
How
are
is
you? Why don't you
Dylan
get
trash?
some balls? Come up here and talk to us. I promise
You
we'll
can
be nice.
say
Not
all that,
swear,
but you
yell,
have
nothing.
no reason. I mean, you have no want to talk, but and give your reason why. It's because
It's
you're a
probably
miserable
No, they
psycho
don't
psycho
bitch.
have a
She-
reason to
Nothing.
call Villain trash.
Yeah, Short
They
Bus.
just go
Yeah,
by
get her.
everybody else and go by everyone else's opinion, and they have no reason to call her trash. And here's a newsflash. Guess what? She don't give a fuck what you think about her. So you're wasting your energy
Exactly.
moving them fucking fingers. Because I promise you, if you were in any of our fucking faces, hers, mine, whoever on here, you won't have all that heart. All them threats about coming to people's houses and whatever.
Yeah.
I
Look,
Tough girl. She's a tough girl.
no.
Wanna
I would
be.
invite you. I would invite you, and then do what I had to do, and then call the cops. Because I'm not the one that calls the cops first.
Yeah, literally
That's
wasted the
not.
whole fucking account just to come here and talk some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fact that they come in here and use the R word and stuff, like,
I wouldn't block her. I mean, it's up to you. It's not my page. I mean,
but you want to come up, Short Bus? Is that what you're saying? I gave you a wrench too, so you can fuck around. So you mean to my people.
People are gonna call
Be the
her
boy.
and everyone else names, but ignore the behavior that's going on now. Ignore it, like Tracy Unfiltered, and I heard y'all talking about JJ. JJ, you have sat with Nicole forever. Ever. And that I have my feelings about her too. So now you're hopping on, don't know what you're talking about, don't know shit
Yeah, it's
about
weird.
Psycho Bunny. Psycho Bunny has talked crap about Nicole.
Oh yeah. all
She
of
has
them.
talked crap about a bunch, and you're co-signing that, and don't know nothing about who you're defending as usual.
She's
And
not-
wasn't she?
bottom of the barrel. She ain't got hardly.
But she
You're
doesn't.
not being
That
a good
JJ doesn't
friend.
even know me, her or Tracy. We've never spoken.
She
I've
don't
never
know
spoken to her.
nothing about nothing. She needs to go play with her
Nope.
ducks and get a life and be happy, like, and stay out of the
I did,
internet
Maria.
drama.
Or Marie, sorry. No, not
Well,
that JJ.
yeah, she talks shit about everyone, but she's miserable. She's miserable.
She is miserable.
She needs, she needs to do whatever. If she's on medication, she needs to start taking it. She needs to start taking care of herself and look in the fucking mirror.
Right. her little
Therapy.
friends there
And
need to calm the hell down, that's for sure, and definitely maybe start researching who you're bashing because you're all wrong.
yeah.
And you look like idiots. You really do.
Right,
Like
and everyone's
psychological
entitled,
warfare is fun for you? What kind of weird shit is that?
and everyone's entitled to
Wow.
their own opinion. They're entitled to their own opinion
Exactly.
about people, but make it your own opinion. Don't make it an opinion of somebody else.
Exactly. I just said like not too long ago, like I was, there's people that I see in chats that I'm in that I don't particularly care for. But am I gonna let everybody know that? No, because I'm just gonna coexist because we have the same friend in common. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you don't need to sit with her. She does this and this and this. I don't fucking say nothing.
Yeah, you're not in junior high anymore.
Yeah.
Right, and we're all not gonna agree with everyone. Like me and Chanel's had this conversation privately. She don't always agree with what Villain does and says and how she handles stuff. I don't either, or Nikki, or each other. But
Right.
as part of being human beings, we all handle things differently,
Yep.
and we don't want. So, like this whole thing is beyond me right now. I don't understand how it had to get this far.
Well,
But I
what's the
wanted
end
to.
game? What's
There
the
is
end
no
game?
end game. I told you this privately when
Yeah,
I
I
told
agree.
you about trying to fix this with Jennifer. It
Yeah.
wasn't
It's not
going to
gonna
be
happen.
fixed. It's not
No,
going to be
she's already
fixed.
trying to
It's not.
barter with Lindsay. That's just disgusting.
I
And it
literally
had
did nothing to her though. I literally
about it.
did not.
Okay, well, you already know that if you don't stick up for her the way she wants you to,
Yep.
and you
Yep.
don't put her on this pedestal,
I know. Yep.
then that's the reaction you're going to get. So,
Mhm.
but I came up here because I wanted to talk to Lindsay. I've been where you're at. I had to take care of my sister-in-law, who had a very rare form of bone cancer until the day she passed away.
Sorry.
And my father, I had to take him to all his treatments, and I was there with him every day until he made me move out of New York and come here for a better life
No, I
for
took
me and his grandkids. So, he died the day after Christmas while I was pregnant for his first grandson that
Oh
he
no.
was so excited about.
I'm so
Um,
sorry.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
sorry
Lisa.
thank
about
you.
that.
And for Lisa, when I hear you talk about your husband and you cry, it breaks my heart because that's
Yeah.
my mother. My mother just kind of gave up on life after my dad died because that was her first love, her everything. So I want you to know my heart bleeds for you, and if I could give you a hug, I would. That's what I want
Thank
to do.
I
you.
do too.
Thank you,
Oh,
Lisa.
sure, Bus. You just got all the
I'm
jokes today.
trying so hard. I am trying so damn hard. It's just very recently, as in the past couple weeks, that, my husband always said that if we didn't have a mortgage, we'd be rich. And if we could do one thing for our son is he would take that burden off of him. So we decided we were gonna, and we planned everything so that we could just give our son our home and property. And then COVID happened, and
Yep.
I got sick, and my house needs repairs, and I'm not happy here anymore. And I love my home, but I'm not happy here anymore. So
It's
it's just been my son and I have decided to sell and move to a place where I've always wanted to live and just get away and just have a brand new start. My husband didn't specify what house to give him, so he'll still get a house and he can
I
do what
think
he
that's
wants with it.
beautiful.
But I need a fresh start. I
You
need.
do.
I'm living here as much as I love my house. I even redecorated. It's beautiful. After he passed away, but I still, even though we never sat on his couch, I can see him on his couch. I,
Oh,
I mean, I see him everywhere, and it's so many memories, and the snow, and the lawn, and all of these things. I see my son taking care of it, which is fine, but I see them doing it. I need a new place.
And
And
we're
so
making
that's
fun
what
of
we're
that.
doing.
We're
So
making
I'm
fun of that. Jennifer, we're making fun of that, you sick bitch.
Yeah.
unbelievable. So yeah, you know what? We need a new start. So I'm trying to move forward, and I know I've always been a crier though. I mean, my daughter's 33 years old, and I cried at her, preschool dance recital. I mean, that's just who I am. I'm a crier, so now I actually have reasons to cry. Hell, I cry all the time.
And
Oh
Lisa,
my.
Jennifer, you're a piece of shit. I just wanted to say that. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Who?
Okay.
Yeah. Who? I keep getting
Jennifer.
kicked out.
and Lisa Blue, I want to tell you that I understand that so much because I took care of my grandmother when she was diagnosed with cancer, and I moved into her house. And she purchased that house when my mom was 4 years old. So everyone grew up in that house. That was
Yeah.
where everybody went. There's so many memories in that house. So Christmas and Christmas Eve and all the memories. And it's an old shopping house. So no matter where you went in that house, you had to walk through her bedroom.
Yep.
And I could have kept that house and it was fully paid off and I just paid the property taxes. And I couldn't do it. I could not do it because everywhere I went, I saw it. And luckily we had another family member to take it over, but I had to leave. And it broke my heart because I love that house,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And other Lisa, one thing that scares me is my mom is expecting her first great grandchild on Mother's.
Oh wow.
That is all we want. And that's all my mom wants. My mom has already dreamt of this baby.
Oh wow.
And so that's all we want is to just get her for property taxes in that area for that house. I would have only paid like $150 a month or something stupid. But it wasn't in the greatest area, and that's another reason why I didn't want to stay. But it was our house, it was.
Yeah.
I still
And
can't.
Lisa, I don't know if you believe in things like this, but my mother was worried about leaving the apartment my father shared for many years after he passed away. And when we were moving her stuff out, we got this overwhelming smell of my dad's cologne.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And we had donated all of his stuff weeks prior. So there was none of his cologne in the house.
Right.
And there was the overwhelming smell of his cologne. So my mother just started bawling, and she took it as a sign that he was okay with her leaving, and he understood why.
We would get smell.
One of the conversations we had, well, of a million before he passed, was, how am I going to know what to do? I mean, we talk about everything. We decide so much together. How the hell am I going to make decisions when they matter? And I could really screw everything up. And
Oh.
he said, honey, nobody knows me better than you. And think about our conversations. Don't we always agree? And he said, you know exactly what I want, exactly what I would want. And he asked me if, can you handle this place? Of course I can handle this place. And yes, I can handle this place. But he would want me to be happy. He would want, he said, you want me to send you a new guy? I'm like, you know what? No, I'm done. It may be in a few years, years from now, but his mother has to be dead and he has to have no kids. So,
Yeah.
like we talked about everything, but he's right. He would want me to be happy. And my son, he's spent his whole life, this is going to be his place. He's known this like his whole life. This is his home. He wants to move and start anew. I know my husband would be here packing and cheering us on.
Yeah, I agree.
Something in the
I think it's
home
what you both need,
that is part of the home that you can take with you.
even if
So,
it's a door.
like with my grandma's house was built in 1890. It was a very old house. And I ended up taking a few of the original coat racks that were along the wall going down into the cellar. And so I have those in my home now.
Our house is 100 and I think it's 109 now.
So I
So you know,
something in the home that you can take with you.
there's gotta be.
Yeah, there's got to be something, because I believe in all of that. And like you're saying, smells, grandma's cold cream. You know, my mom
Yeah.
is spiritual. My mom will have dreams, and she will wake up and tell you if her cancer is back or if it is gone before she gets scanned. She knows.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
that happens.
she has seen all of her grandchildren before they were born and described them to a T. So she's already seen this great grandbaby. We know it's a girl. I know it's a girl. I don't care if she's only like 8 weeks pregnant. We know it's a girl.
Yeah,
Because my mom knows.
she
So
does. I believe that.
that's just our only thing, is to have her make it there. And I think that will be what
Good night,
keeps her here.
Lindsay. Am I really low?
A little, I can hear you okay.
I'm not sure how to fix the volume on this. I'm not sure if you can.
Thank you, MMD.
You know, short bus, you're right. Closure isn't a thing. It's not about closure. And one other thing that really bothers me is, you know, move on. You know, get over it and move on. It's
Yeah.
not moving on. It's moving forward because that person has, if you, it doesn't matter who it is, whoever you have lost affected you and changed you as part of you in some way. So you're moving forward in life. And it's
Right.
really hard. You know what? One thing we didn't do, Lindsay, and I want you to remember this. My husband and I never gave up hope.
Yep.
We
Aw.
never, ever, ever did.
Yeah.
And a lot of people I know that, you know, had a terminal illness, they, you know, I grieved him while he was still with, well, before they died. No, I didn't grieve my husband.
And
I
see what
would never have looked at my husband. That would have been so disrespectful to grieve a man who was still here, who still had a
Right.
smile that lit up the room. No, I grieved parts of my relationship, but those were replaced with different things. I wasn't nursing a hospice patient anymore. I was giving my poor husband 137 injections in 3 weeks. You know? Yeah. I mean, we've been through it. Okay. We have been through it. So it, I never grieved
I'm
him.
sorry,
Do not
Tracy.
grieve your mom while she's still here. There is time for that after.
So what
Yeah.
I do, and it has helped me, is I try to look at everything from a rational standpoint. Because with my grandma, I was pretty, it all happened so fast. She didn't even get to treat. She didn't even get to get her put in, because it all happened so fast, because they kept telling her she had bronchitis and she had lung cancer.
Oh,
They told her she had
Holy.
muscle from coughing. It was lung cancer. It was stage 4 lung cancer.
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
So it happened, I'm talking like less than 3 months. She went from being diagnosed, and she found out birthday. Oh, it happened so quick.
These
And
fucking comments are wild.
so I try to, because I don't like to be blindsided. And when my grandma went to hospice, I wrote her eulogy before she passed, because I knew I wouldn't be able to do it after.
Yeah.
I
That makes sense.
I grieved her so I could be strong with her when she passed. So I mean, I had to tell her it's okay. You can go. Because I know hospice patients wait for their family to leave the room. They're notorious for waiting.
Yeah.
And I told her, I'm not going anywhere. If you're gonna go, you may as well go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she did. And it was hard, but that was when my mom tapped out. She had taken care of so many family members. She passed the torch to me and said, I need you to do this one, because it was her mom. And so I did, because she had done her dad and father-in-law and everyone. And so I had to be the person to make the phone call. I had to kind of hold it together. And I'm still that way. Like they've been together since they were teenagers. They don't know anything else. And my dad does not
Yeah.
do well with this at all. My dad's mental health is so bad.
Oh my
And
God.
I'm so afraid of what he's going to do when he loses her. And I have to be strong for that. So
Yeah.
I look at everything from a rational standpoint. Like, I had to make phone calls last night. Like, hey, these are the options. You are not to push what you want on her. This is her decision. Because everyone looks at her. She's so strong. She's beat it. She's so strong. She's done it before. She's done it before. She can do this. She's a rock star. She's not the same person she was 8 years ago.
Oh, I'm
She
so
is not as
sorry.
strong as she was 8 years ago. And I need people to understand. And I need people to see her the way that I have seen her, and to understand the gravity of the situation. Because I have to look at it from a rational standpoint, because I am the power of attorney. I have to make decisions. I have to
Right.
be to do everything.
You may not be able to get them to understand, honey. You may not be able, you will never get there. And it is not up to you to make sure they understand. You need to do what you need to do on your heart for your mother, things you
Yeah.
discussed, and do it for, you don't have, your reasoning is not owed to anyone.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you're trying to get loved ones or, friends, whoever, to understand where you're coming from, you're going to completely waste your time.
Well,
So,
one
you
cousin,
know,
her sister, and she pushes my mom. And I just wanted to make it clear to her that it's my mom's decision, that she is
Right.
not to push anything on her. I am my mom's protector. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
well, it may be coming from a place of, their own feelings and stuff,
Yeah.
like, because I mean, it's her sister, so she's just like, maybe she's like, I want you to try this, I want you to do this, I want you to do this, because I want you to live. I. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And she's like that. So so they're double cousins. It's crazy. It's not weird things. It's my grandma married my grandpa. My grandpa's sister married my grandma's brother. Does
Oh
that
my
make sense?
God, I have something like that in my family too.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my God.
they're like double cousins,
Yeah.
or like siblings, and they
You
grew
got,
up close. And like, her mom is 89 years old, and she still pushes her, and it's like,
Yeah.
leave people alone. And it's very frustrating. And I know
yep.
how she is with other mothers, so I had to be very stern with her. And I know I came off cold, but I have to protect her. That's like,
Right.
I take my dad outside and be like, look, I know you're upset. I know you're overwhelmed. And I know you hate seeing her sick, but you can nap and freak out in front of her and make her feel bad for being sick. Like, you can't do that.
Right.
So I'm kind of the referee around everybody, just to keep everybody calm, because the men in my family, other than my one brother, are notorious for just not. My mom has all brothers. She has 5 brothers,
Oh wow.
sisters, and they're all notorious for not being able to handle things like this. I had one brother, my uncle, cuss me up and down because my grandma ended up in the hospital. And I'm like, she has cancer.
Jeez.
What do you want me to do? I called the paramedic. I did what needed to be done. You're just upset because you can't control the situation.
Yeah.
So
That
like,
would be.
I've been through this, and people don't understand your PTSD when it comes to cancer. And I have been dealing with this since I was diagnosed, because when my grandma was diagnosed, it was in her lung, liver, and spine.
Yeah.
When my mom was diagnosed, it was in her colon, liver, and spine, and it was staged.
Holy
Was in
shit.
my lymph nodes too. So you have to understand, it's like, oh, this is very similar. My grandma went very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So it
Yeah.
was,
So you're having a physical and an emotional memory at the same time,
yeah,
Yeah.
because it's grief is a physical and emotional thing.
And
Yeah.
for people
And
to
you can't tell anybody how to do it.
yeah,
No.
for people to understand, my grandma was my best friend. My first apartment was right up the street from her. I would walk down and we'd sit on her front porch and we would just gossip about all the people in town. Like, she watched me before and after school. Like, she
Yeah.
was my best friend. I called her on my lunch breaks every single day. Like, she was my best friend. So it was like losing a mom.
Right.
So it's people don't understand this shit, and they are
You don't.
and they think it's funny, and it's not.
Yeah, it's not funny. You don't put up someone's mother fucking, oh my, I still can't believe that she did that.
So my dad was his dementia got real bad the last year of my husband's life. And my daughter, thank God, stepped in and helped my mother with my dad a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And but everybody, because of my career, everybody, including myself, always assumed I would be the one to take care of my parents. I would be the one because it made sense, right? And I'm a daddy's girl, so it made sense. And then when it happened, I couldn't because I had Peter to take care of.
Yep.
And that man wasn't gone a week and a half when I started getting phone calls. Can you come do this? Can you come
Yep.
do that? When I couldn't even sleep or
Yep.
breathe. And if people don't understand. I
It's
actually wasn't able to care for my dad. The last time I hugged my dad, uh, it was like hugging my husband, and they were both not the men I knew.
yeah.
They were skinny and bony, and that was not the men that I knew. So
Yep.
people don't get how it hits you in
It
every
does.
possible way. I was taken out. I was completely taken out. 3 months after he passed, by up like I would buy my son's favorite candy in bulk, my favorite candy in bulk. My husband would have 4 or 5 bags of his candy because it didn't come in bulk. And he would always whine about it. It's not fair. I want a big bag too. Well, 3 months after he passed in Market Basket, there's a giant 5-pound bag of his favorite candy. I literally left a full cart and stomped out of the store. Like, people don't realize what it can do to you.
It sounds like it just makes everything very triggering, you know?
Everything.
My first day back to work after my grandma passed. So I had a routine. I would call my mom, talk to her for a few minutes, hang up, and I'd call my grandma. My first day back to work, I called, didn't answer, and I hung up and I called my grandma.
Oh, God.
And her answering machine picked up. And I lost it.
Yeah.
Walking out of Kroger on my lunch break, just lost it. And I came home from work that day and I walked through her front door into her living room and I just crumbled. And I remember my doctor had prescribed me Ativan for the panic attacks because when my grandma was diagnosed, I was having 6 to 8 panic attacks a day.
Holy cow. That's
It
a
was
Oh,
lot.
my God.
the middle
That's
of
weird.
January and I was driving down the highway and it was 20 degrees outside and I have the windows down because I couldn't breathe.
Oh.
So I took that and I swear I was out cold for like 15, 16 hours. But when I woke up, it was still the same. It doesn't go away.
No.
It doesn't.
You know, being when I was working with the hospice and hospice nursing, you know, I
Bless
was around
God.
death all the time, you know, and I handled it well. It was very sad. You know, each one was sad and different. But
Absolutely.
when it comes to my own family, I have a fear. It's like an anxiety around death. It's like an attachment disorder, which I am trying to figure it out because I feel like, and I don't know if anybody else has had this before, but I feel like if I avoid them, they're going to live longer. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, because I remember saying to my boss when my husband first had cancer, I was home with my son. He was only a couple of years old. And And I remember saying to her, because she wanted me to pick up a case right near the house, only for a few weeks, Lisa. And I said, you know something, I can't, I just can't deal with it right now. And I said, and I asked her, I said, you know, I don't, I don't want to help my husband die. And she said, honey, you are the perfect person to help him die. And that it's okay. But I wanted no part of it. I didn't want any part of it. Anytime throughout his entire journey, when we got that terminal diagnosis 2.5 years before he passed, um, I couldn't discuss hospice, and I would get a panic attack. It was literally 2 weeks before he passed away, or maybe 3 weeks, and the doctor said, you know, "It's not working anymore." He was in a trial, and it just wasn't working anymore, and we couldn't find blood that was safe enough anymore, and it was
Mhm.
harder and harder to find, what he needed. 'Cause yeah, you can have 100 blood transfusions, but it gets harder every time, and there's
Yeah.
more requirements to that blood every time. So, she said, "It's time to discuss hospice," and I lost it, and I said, "There's no way. I don't want hospice here. The
Yeah.
last thing I need is someone separate. We can get you a home health aide. We can get you this. You know what? I don't need somebody separating his laundry from us. Cancer is causing a separation. I don't
Mhm.
need somebody coming in and sticking their fingers in his medication. I handle his meds."
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. I mean, oh God. So you saying that makes a lot of sense because I couldn't handle it. And he looked at me and we were on a video call with his doctor and he said, "I don't want people in here. I want my wife taking care of me."
Yeah. Yeah,
So
it's
I
weird.
understand.
It's hard to explain, because I did that for so long, and I would, hug people and have so much empathy and take it all in. And even when I went home, I'm like, so and so passed, like I thought, this was gonna, and I feel like I did it, because basically what my job was is to basically make them comfortable for the end of life, and kind of like
Yeah.
make it happen type of thing. When
And
I'm putting liquid rocks and all in someone's mouth
you
every 10
know,
minutes or IVing them, morphine, like to keep them comfortable and stuff. And then I have a detachment when it comes to it in my personal life. So I'm like,
exactly.
and I still have a grandmother. I'm a grandmother myself, but I have a grandmother who's still alive. And it's almost like I usually talk to her about once every
Vincent.
couple weeks, but if if I do, I feel like if I talk to her, if I go see her and stuff, she's gonna die. If I keep a distance, it'll make them live longer, and that is totally a me thing. And I'm trying to figure
I
out
was
where it comes from.
I was the complete opposite. Like with my grandma, because she was always such a hard ass. Like she was always like she told you how it was. Like she was old school.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't your typical grandma. She didn't cook and bake. My grandpa did that. You know what I mean? Like he was the
Yeah.
cook. Like she didn't sew, she didn't knit. Like she watched Ohio State games and Bengals and cussed at the TV. You know, like she wasn't your
Yeah.
typical grandma. And so like with her, because she was just this tough old lady, I thought she was going to live forever and I wanted
Yeah.
every moment I possibly could with her.
Hmm.
So, and I was one thing I am grateful for is that I had my daughter young and my daughter got to have time with her and they had that wonderful relationship. And even my daughter still talks about her to this day. I think my daughter was around years old when she passed. And but I'm the complete opposite. Like with my mom, I drive an hour each way twice a week to go down and I just sit in bed with her and we
Hmm.
watch all the court shows and talk about what's happening. And
I just, I couldn't. I send you so much love, and Lisa too, because I can't relate, to that. I don't know what I would do if something happened. I don't know what I would do if something happened to my husband. You know what I mean? Like I don't know that feeling, and I would never want to, and I'm sure you would never want anyone to feel that.
that's
Um
weird.
and but all I can do is just tell you, like, I
I love
really
that, Ethan.
I just really love that you are able to talk about this, because I don't know if I would be able to, you know? And maybe it helps, I don't know, but it's like losing my husband, like where do I pick up the pieces? How would I, you know what I mean? So Lisa, God bless you.
See, I
You
talk
know,
about
right after he passed, um, one thing that just like it never stopped was everybody. He was a miracle man, a miracle man, a miracle man, and he's so strong. He's so strong, and he was. But right after he passed, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go through that honey-do list. I'm gonna get shit done, and that's that. And I lived that way for a few months.
Mhm.
Then I started to get sick, and I just
that's
that
It's
was
like,
the end of
how
it.
long can you live in survival mode? It's so crazy.
Exactly.
I was in survival
Exactly.
mode for a long time, you know, and then Erica said, yes, Erica, you're right. I'm doing better. And I just talked to my grandma today, as a matter of fact, and she said, we've been talking for an hour now, so bye. It's like, grandma, but you're right. And I needed to see that. I needed to hear that because I do need to spend time, you know, with
yeah,
them. Yeah,
because
for sure.
my thing is you have to make memories.
Yes.
I'm grateful for the memories I have. And Lisa, I did the same thing you did, except it wasn't a honey-do list. It was my grandma's house was old and I needed something to occupy me. You know what I did?
Yeah.
I ripped
What?
up the carpet. And then under the carpet was old tar paper. Do you know how you have to get tar paper up? You have to use a heat gun and a scraper.
Okay, no lie. In this house, we ripped up carpet and we put down a floating floor on top of the tar paper because we were gonna. The intent was to go back to the hardwood,
Yeah.
and we were like, "Oh yeah, oh that ain't happening. Nope, let's go shopping."
Yeah, that was
So
my to get it back to the original hardwood. So I would get home every day from work and I would throw my headphones in and I would grab that heat gun and I would scrape and I would scrape
oh
sand. And then I was like, you know what? This isn't doing it. I need to be out of the house. So I started every day after work, I would grab my dog. We would go to the parks and we would hit the trails. And we would walk the trails and I'd have my headphones in and I always listened to Queen because that was her jam.
yeah,
And it was freeing. And Chanel with me, like it was hard with my grandma, but like Erica said in the chat earlier, she is a mama's girl, and so am I. I video chat with my mom
Yeah.
once a day. We talk constantly. I don't know how I'm going to react. I know that when it does happen, I have to be that person and I have to take care of things.
I have to say,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I could never have predicted how I would have felt or reacted after the fact, but I'll tell you this, when I look back on my 17 years in people's homes helping their loved ones pass away, never once did I think that I didn't know shit about grief. I didn't know a goddamn thing about it. I didn't know, do you know that year 2 is the worst? I didn't know that shit.
Yeah.
How the hell is year 2 worse than year 1? What are you crazy?
Yeah.
But I do remember my aunt told me, because my uncle died years ago. My aunt told me year 5 things shift. Year 5 you turn back into a whole person. You come back together into being a whole person. You're different and you accept it. You still grieve, but you're a whole person again. And I can say, you know what? I'm feeling that.
Yeah. Well, Kel here in the comments, you know, it I couldn't imagine. And so, you know, it made what the comment is, and it makes me kind of I need to humble, you know, and because just I don't know. I people that don't have it, you know, they don't have you can't miss what you've never had. But this person says, you know, they lost, you know, their parents and their grandparents and you know, they don't
Yeah.
know what it's like and it just makes me be like I am so incredibly um grateful and thankful that I am able to still have at 48 years old my grandparents, just one of them. And because she's amazing. She's 86 and I mean there ain't no stopping her. You can't tell her nothing as long as she has lipstick on. You know, it's like it's and I need to appreciate that, you know, because that makes it just reminds me, you know, of like I need to appreciate, and that goes for everyone. Like I try to teach my kids that, like they're adults, but it's like, can you appreciate what's here in front of you? And so sometimes I have to reel it back in, and I have to talk to myself like that.
And I talk about it because I don't want people to feel alone. I know how alone it feels to be a caregiver. Because I had to be so strong for everyone, I cried in the shower. And I
Yeah.
didn't family members,
Oh,
I didn't want them to see me break down because then it would, make them feel,
hard.
maybe things aren't as good as, I want people to not feel alone. I want them to know that there are people out there that that I'm available. I will talk to anyone. My are always open because it's hard. It's hard for
Yeah.
and I want to talk about it because I want people to take advantage of their family while they have them. Make the memory, be with them because tomorrow is not promised.
That's true.
Yeah. It's true, and we're all human. We're all guilty of, taking shit for granted. And, but
I took
people,
my granted. I sure as shit did. I thought that woman was going to live forever because her mother lived to be 98. Died at
Oh
9.
my God.
Wow.
My husband's grandparents lived to be in their hundreds.
Yeah.
Like
wow.
I really and I remember we were only together a couple years. I remember saying to a friend of mine, "I'm so glad that he's gonna outlive me." And she was like, "How do you know that?" I'm like, "Look at his grandparents and his great
Yeah.
grandparents. Are you crazy? Of course he's gonna outlive me." I was wrong.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's mom's side. I see it younger and younger. So it's
And it goes, we all got together in this topic, because, we can all relate to loss of some sort in some way. And it's like, and then you have, back to the narcissistic people that are miserable online doing this stuff, um about people's dead loved ones, and then that's not satisfying enough, so let's go for the children. That's not satisfying, so let's, like, this is crazy. And so, when I thought it was done and over with, like, I let the shit go, and I did let the shit go. I haven't talked to that bitch at all, but like, she doesn't let go. So
yeah.
it's like, you go real life. I couldn't imagine being that miserable and writing a hate page on someone. Also being that miserable to actually find someone in real life and think that you're going to go for them, and you're going to go for their kids, and you're going to do all this stuff. Like, what
Yeah.
kind of mindset would you have to be in to do a very
Posted,
miserable one?
she
Yeah, a
posted a
very fucked
photo
up
of
one.
my mother's house and entitled it Big Mama's House.
Are you serious? That's what they said?
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
What?
Yeah.
It's bad enough they posted your mother, but their fucking house too, really?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know. I mean, it's like, I don't know. Everybody's throwing stones and daggers at everybody. It's like, can
Yeah.
we come together, come to a common ground? But with people like that, it's not ever going to happen. So, just like I was like, where's the end game? What's the end game? And villains like,
There isn't
there
one.
isn't. Like, you have to ignore it or let it bother you for the rest of your life. And um but that is very bothersome. That's gross. I couldn't fathom doing that to somebody. I
And
mean,
that's why, like, everything happened. I just let it all go. I'm like, it's TikTok. I don't care. Go away.
Yeah.
I don't affecting my mom. And so I just let everything go. And now I'm being brought into it. Like,
Mm.
you're re-victimizing victims for no other reason than for what? For what?
because she's a narcissist and she needs to be worshipped all the time, and if she's not, she's gonna fucking make damn sure well that she is, period, and go to any lengths to do it. That's why she will never have a fucking relationship that is meaningful. And she's miserable, and it's sad. I hope that gets fixed for her, but you know what, she ain't gonna ever see it the way that it really is,
No,
because
she won't.
she's,
Yeah.
and she's, I don't know, I can go on and on because it's fucking ridiculous. And I know that a lot of you guys are, done with it too, and nobody really knows what to do. But I mean, I don't know, ignore it. Give it the
I've
attention
tried
that
that.
fuels the fire,
I
you know.
fucking tried that, ignoring her. I have. And it's every night. It's panel hopping. And now she's got Tracy doing it, JJ doing it, and whoever the fuck else wants to
She
hop
won't
on panel.
anymore.
It never ends.
Coward. She sits in the
Mhm.
comments. She won't get in a box anymore.
Figures.
Or if she does get in a box, she's controlling every fucking buddy's move, everybody's
That's right.
narrative. You better do this. You better do that. You better do this. Like, did you hear what I said? Blah blah blah. Like, what? Who
Yes.
the fuck are you?
Trying to tell me
Exactly what I'm saying.
talk
Who
to
the
me
fuck are you?
Yeah.
Psycho twat.
She told me in a text like, you don't talk to me like that, and I said, bitch, I'll talk to you however the fuck I want to.
Right. And you know,
Exactly.
people are like, why did you what was the point? You know, why'd you go live and do that apology? Listen, people don't understand it. They don't and I don't have to explain it. But I have a method to the
Hi,
madness
Shiloh.
with that. You know what I'm saying? Like she knows what I apologize for. Okay. And it makes and everyone else, and she's making it look like, now what did you do? Why are you sorry? Okay, well, you fucking know why I'm sorry, bitch. And it's not because of anything that anybody would think it is. It
Right.
isn't because I ain't sorry because I allowed Nikki to vent on my platform. It isn't because I'm not sorry because I, called you a bitch. I'm not sorry. I know what I'm sorry for, and so do you. So stop fucking playing.
Yep.
Yeah.
She has to control.
Exactly.
She has to have you apologize, admit, and worship. It's
Yes,
Yeah, it's sick. She's not a fucking queen.
you have
Like
to straighten her crown every day because she's the reason that we all breathe air. Don't you know?
all right, she does tell everyone that what is she, the queen of her empire? Go fuck
Yeah,
yourself
sitting up
with
there
the
at
empire.
Barbie's
You don't
dream
even
house.
have a job, bitch. You
Thing.
use your husband's money, remember? That's how you
Yes.
pay people to pop and buy people's friendships.
Talking
You're
about
a fucking
clocking
joke.
in. What do you know about
Yeah,
clocking in?
What, to clean
she
your
needs a
fucking house?
clocking in.
Then she'll go, you guys, you crying, you guys bashed me for hours, and oh my
It's
God.
been 2
But yet
hours and
you're over
6
here
minutes
posting
and 30
pictures of loved
seconds.
ones. You,
Right.
oh my God, I just want to get my hand. Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
exactly. She's
Mm.
nuts. She's psycho.
She wants her ass kissed, and it's like she's gonna just be expecting some retaliation because it's true, and she don't want the truth. No, I mean, why would you want to hear the truth about yourself if you're not willing to grow?
She's not willing. She's not. There's no way. She's definitely got issues. We all know she's got that personality disorder, which that's pretty fucked up as it is. But add some narcissism in there, and you got a whole monster.
It's yes, they do work together pretty well.
She shouldn't even be online. She's dangerous. She really is.
I don't think she's dangerous.
Oh, I do. She goes too far, Chanel.
I don't think she's dangerous. I mean, I wouldn't be a bit afraid of her running in an alleyway. Not one fucking bit. But the thing
No,
is
but I mean
that
the things that
she
she
does
does.
her dirty shit on the internet. Does she going to do that in real life? Like she said she was going to come to my house. The reason why I opted out of that is because I have babies in and out of my house at any moment, and she don't give a fuck about that. She don't give
She
a fuck
don't,
about
because she
these,
docs my ass
about
as
people's
well.
family
You know,
members
when
and
I'm a
kids.
single
She has
mom
no
with my son.
empathy, and she never will be able to gain that, and that's sad. That's sad.
I just
But
work.
I don't
she
think it's
can
sad.
do
I think
better.
she's
She doesn't
crazy.
want to because she doesn't see anything wrong with what she's doing. She's
I think
Right.
narcissist. She needs to be worshipped every day. She's better, and that's miserable.
up.
She's in a miserable spot, just in case anybody was wondering. She really is psychologically miserable. You have
No,
to
yeah,
be
believe it.
to do that kind of shit.
I just think she's dangerous in a way that
Me too.
people share things that could lead people to do dangerous things. She wouldn't do
Right.
it,
Like she'd
but
be
she's
the type of person that would pay someone off to go hurt you. She's that kind of fucked. I'm telling you. You got booted.
oh no.
Yeah, empty threats.
There you go.
What happened?
Lisa got booted. I know. I got kicked out of my own live twice now. I don't know how. Uh-oh, we've been on for 2 hours and 9 minutes.
Oh no, it's
Funny
2 hours.
fashion. Tracy, you might want to take that live off or I'm coming for you. Take it the fuck off now. I know, Shiloh. My son told me this yesterday. Tracy, seriously, fuck off. Like, now I'm pissed. Fuck off. It's that simple. Take my live off. Go fuck yourself. Get a job. Take Bunny
Oh,
with you.
is she watching your live right now?
Yeah. She needs to fucking go somewhere.
Or maybe she can sit and listen to what Psycho Bunny has done to people. She can,
From what I understand, she just likes making money on her little shit channel there.
yeah.
But
And
she loves the clout.
well, apparently they're helping people for memberships that can't afford them, and I guarantee you, Psycho Bunny helped pay for a couple of those memberships for her.
Oh, of course. You know. Tracy,
Like,
what is
you
it?
can
Tracy
afford it.
Noel?
Support me. I'll pay for your membership.
Right.
Tracy Unfiltered, Tracy Noel, Cal.
He's on TikTok live apparently streaming me. Short Bus says you got nice tits. I don't know what you think about that, but it's kind of funny.
Jesus.
Fucking psycho. All of them. They're fucking psychos.
We need her. Okay.
She's saying what?
He's telling is with the Nick or judges of believe are more into
I don't understand. Is there an echo? Oh, man.
Who's that going?
All of us.
All of us.
Hold on, I'll go out and come back in.
Is it you, Lisa? Oh, it might be.
I'll mute.
Should we test it?
It's not an echo. Is there echoes?
I think it was Lisa because Lisa muted.
Okay. Well,
And now there's not an echo.
okay, good. Echo. Someone hears boobs and they're in here.
I'm on a live.
I keep trying to add Chanel. It's not working. Oh,
Is the echo back?
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, you are just fine then. Goodbye.
I don't know where you went.
Well, Lisa couldn't come back because she said it sounded like everybody was falling.
Yeah, it was weird. Huh?
Tracy's
No, you're
streaming
playing
us.
stupid ass
I-
TikTok shit.
I just got a text that Tracy is definitely streaming us.
Can't I like do something about that? Oh, let's see.
No,
I told you
I
to
don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Oh, I blocked her too.
She's probably got a million burners like the rest of them.
Idiot.
Oh, Chanel needs the link.
Yeah, I keep trying to give it to her. It's not working. She's not up there. Oh, duh, you need the link. Oh my god.
Oh, when was Psycho Bunny on Sophie's channel?
Oh, Psycho Bunny turned on her. She threw
Well, somebody just said that Psycho Bunny went. I know she did, but then Psycho Bunny threw Sophie under the bus for the doxing, and they haven't spoken since that we know of.
She's not playing my live. Now they're stalking Margaret. Fucking idiot.
We
I
had
don't
nothing.
even know who that is. I don't know Tracy. I don't know any of them. So I don't have nothing to say about them. But the beef that I had was with Psycho Bunny. I thought it was over. Like, but oh my God, goddamn,
I don't know Tracy or JJ either.
I don't either.
Either
So I'm
until
not gonna talk shit about people I don't fucking even know. Never had a word with them. That's weird.
yeah.
And I really feel that none of us have actually talked any shit since it's all facts or our own experience.
Go fuck yourself, Sophie. I'm such a victim. Bitch, you doxed my number. I'm a single mom with a 14-year-old boy. You think I need people coming to my fucking house, you stupid cunt? I don't. Keep fucking going. Keep going. Both of you.
See, this is just snowballing. Snowballing
Like,
is
it
every.
just,
I mean,
oh my God.
Was
it's
it
snowballing.
Beth,
Why?
Nikki?
Short bus. Oh, nice tit. Does Tracy have nice tits? Just wondering, asking for a friend.
So was
Yeah,
she on?
they're, right now they're, what are they doing? They're watching Villain. I think they all got boners. It's fucking gross, actually.
Oh no. Oh God.
Lots of petroleum over there.
And they're gonna keep taking Psycho Bunny back to Villain, and it's not even connected for most of us. Most of us don't give a fuck. It's the way she treats people. It's what she does to people.
Yeah,
They're going
I know.
after
Short
Villain's
bus. Yes.
nursing degree. You guys are so stupid. Yeah,
She's
she went to school for
bored.
nursing.
Did someone
I
say
guess.
boner?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I said,
boner's right. A
yeah.
boner's right. Oh my God. I
It
meant
is.
short bus is right.
Yeah, those bitches got a fucking hate boner for Villain, I'm telling you. They're sitting there watching her jerking off. It's fucking gross.
Absolutely
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Putting on
Uh-huh.
that 70s vibe.
They're fucking. They're so, oh my God.
I guess Ryan was in there too on that live.
No, of course she was.
Yeah.
They fucking
Yeah,
talk to
I have seen her in more boxes in the past couple weeks than I have ever.
Yeah, these people like to
I wish
talk
she
a
would
lot.
turn her comments on.
Let's get weird, short bus. I'm with you.
Yeah, me too. Let's get it on.
Are they all private now? Like,
Well, I
so
have blocked Tracy so I can watch her live. It's just her and that JJ
But if
chick.
you're not afraid and you have no reason and you don't give a fuck and you beat a bitch, why are you trying to hide and why are you blocking people that you don't even know?
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
exactly.
because you guys are puppets. Don't you realize that? Hello.
Well, they just
I
said that, wait till I find out that Psycho Bunny doesn't run that Reddit page. I already know that Rebecca May has her mouth in all of it. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
She's the only
I
one that
actually do my research, and Psycho Bunny does have a part in it, so fuck up.
Yep.
Rebecca is the only one who posts.
Will you ever
Exactly.
come to my face and tell me that shit to my face? No, you won't. So sit down somewhere.
Right. No, they won't. They just sit there like, who makes a Reddit page? Whatever.
Miserable bitches.
And that's the thing. I do have Psycho Bunny's number. So if I wanted to be a real fucking twat, I would dox it. But you
I
know
do
what?
to me, I'll
I
do
would
it. I'll
never,
do it.
because
I
I'm
have it
not
and
like
it never
them.
even crossed my mind to fucking blow her number out
Right?
there. Like what
Yep.
the fuck?
I have no problem doing it.
She's trying to look me up. She needs to be in prison. God damn it, right,
She
Nikki?
does.
Yes, fucking
She
call the
does.
cops. I told you every
Right.
time. I know I was right.
She
Call
cop
it.
calling bitch.
Yep. I'm joking, Teresa. I'm joking. You know how I always say that they need to be in prison? But everybody needs to be in prison. That's like my
Call
answer
the
for
cops.
everything.
Cops.
Call the cops.
Like you guys, it's not that serious over there, okay? Just drink. You know what? Sit down, let your tits hang out, shake that ass, drink some coffee, fucking go fuck your husband, do something. God damn.
I think they all need to fuck their husbands. I think that's their problem.
Fuck your friend's husband. I don't care. Just leave us alone.
I
Yeah.
think they need to fuck their husbands because these girls are mad.
Short butts,
And
I
they
would
don't
have
even,
damn
again, they
respect
don't know
too.
me.
I would have respect for them too if they say it to my face. They're not going to. None of them are going to do any of that. They're just fucking
No.
shit talkers with empty threats. And the only thing they have is to threaten people on the internet and
I need a
dox
woman.
do all kinds of fucking shit. I need
Anybody want to take on Shiloh? Who needs a woman?
I'm taken. I'm sorry.
Dirt whatnots. Raise his hand. Yeah, Teresa, she said that I was acting like a victim, or I am a victim. Like, you're the one that doxed my phone number. I don't know how you can't comprehend that, you fucking idiot. And you
Well,
never did
come on.
apologize.
She's not the
You quit
smartest
lying.
fool in the shed, for God's sakes.
Even if they did apologize for everything that they've done, I would never accept it. Every PB fucks everyone else's husband, but her own. I've heard that. I've actually heard that, to be honest.
Uh,
Yeah, because before she had this husband, she was banging him while she was with the other husband.
Well, good for her. Good for her. I can't
Oh
say
my
that. Like, who
God.
cares? You know, like,
Right.
why talk about other people doing it when you're over there doing the same goddamn thing? Shut up.
I will say if they're
Yeah,
not getting
my number was
I-
doxed, but she's acting like apparently I'm wrong, like I've done something. Nah.
I don't know. I recommend the magic wand though. If they're not getting it right, the magic wand is perfect.
They're just like, yeah, I think they need to get fucked. I really do.
Like hard.
Knocked it to the wall.
Damn.
Shiloh, I'm not giving you her number. No, you're not having this bitch's number. Trust me. She's
No.
psycho for a reason. You do not want that.
You want
Yeah.
your husband number 8?
I do not give out anybody's number no matter what. So and she already knows I would never do that, but she's still gonna talk shit.
Oh my God, you.
I fuck
fucker.
hard. You come from across the room and like, bam.
Her best friend is a rabbit. Maybe that's
I don't-
what
So I went sideways. Yeah.
Wow.
It sure did. Went sideways, backways, fucking up and down.
Because the hate is so serious and so crazy, and it's trumping over the things that we could be doing, like sitting here talking about getting fucked and shit. Like for the short bus.
We need to start talking about. I think we should start talking about fucking exactly, Charlotte. Yeah, hard and fast, hard and slow, whatever.
Oh my God.
I mean, plug every fucking hole, please.
Oh God.
I have you. There's rewards at Hustler. You can sign up at Hustler for rewards. I don't know if you have a Hustler, but
What? Wait, what? Wait, can I get paid? What do I do?
Mhm.
I'm just joking.
like a member.
Said that with such serenity. It's such sincerity. What do I do? What do I do?
Yeah, like you get so much off, and you get like free stuff, and
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
so yeah, I get free stuff.
I'm here to please.
Short bus. They're coming in like a cannon, like cannonball right into the
Yeah.
ball. Oh my God.
Oh,
Love it. When
God.
All right, Erica, you
I-
have a good night.
Good night, Erica.
Good night, Erica.
Oh,
We got people popping boners up in this motherfucker.
Cal, it's a good idea.
Sorry.
It's a good idea,
Sorry,
Cal.
Cal.
Do it.
Well, go
Do
use
it. It's
them.
a
Maybe
good
that'll
idea.
like calm some nerves, you know.
You know,
Oh
for
my
the women that
God.
don't have a boyfriend, you need to hump your pillows tonight. The guys, you know what to do. Just, you know, you have to do something. Should I leave the light on?
Oh my God. Oh my freaking God.
Yeah, leave the light on, but have it strobing.
Yes.
Loosen the light bulb
Oh,
a little
Erica's
bit.
telling you to stop, Cusley.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I needed that. Oh, that was good.
Oh my God.
It's killing my
So we
jaw.
got 8 fingers, 2 thumbs, and 1
Well,
bird.
then you
I
would
don't
be.
know if I can
Would you?
afford that.
Hey, well then I know somebody. I know somebody. Short bus. That needs all them holes covered. All of them need to be stuffed with anything at this
Something.
point.
Something.
Anything.
Oh my God.
Ow, ow,
Make
ow.
sure you have an upside down pineapple in the window. Short bus. Why?
Oh my God.
It means
Like,
you're a
what the
swinger. We got those all over around here.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
wow.
It means it's an indication you're a swinger. Like if you go on a cruise and they have like a pineapple on the outside of their door and it's upside down, that means you could go in and you can fuck each other.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That they use different colored loofahs on their car antenna.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild. And it's all old people.
I'm the one that said Jesus. Sorry, Erica.
Yeah,
I
grab
have
a
a habit
hole,
of saying
fill a
that.
pole. Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
We've turned into corn up in here.
She
Damn.
over there looking for her husband, for her new husband.
Oh my god.
Baker's in here, I think.
Who? Oh,
Oh man. That was
Short Bus
fun.
is fueling my fire. It's a provoking because I can go on and deeper and deeper.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
my
I'm sorry,
God.
Erica. Sometimes I have a big mouth, and it just honestly,
You're,
I need to shut it a lot of the time. I'm
who's
sorry. I
gonna
apologize.
pull? It's your pull. Well, I know somebody, and see, all the holes need to be filled. So if you're able to accomplish that, I mean, I know someone.
Oh god.
You got piles. Oh my god, y'all perverts.
This
I
is
could keep up with Short Bus. I'm pretty sure because I don't think I don't get offended, even though I'm a
No,
female. I
I
don't get
think that
offended.
you two met your match.
Yeah.
You and Short Bus.
I will
I'm
talk
just
just as
loving
much
it.
shit as a dude will. I don't give a shit.
She don't.
No.
Y'all started it. What? Who did? I ain't said nothing about no cooches or nothing. Did I? Did I start that?
I don't even know how it started and I don't care anymore.
Can you stop it? Can you stop it?
Oh
Oh
my god,
god.
Teresa's actually worse.
Oh, I love it.
She's
Let's go.
hilarious. Yeah.
Oh
Be careful who you let shine your pole. Exactly.
yeah.
You might.
We're all a bunch of horny perverts. I'm telling you. I think we all need to get laid. Jeez.
Yeah.
yeah.
Flop
I mean,
language. Yeah,
back
definitely.
surgery, and I was kind of
Short Bus. Can we be friends? Can you
screwed.
stop it? Can you stop it?
I just learned.
Oh.
Oh my god. Everyone line up. I've got one team. Wow. You're just as funny. You're just learning. Oh my god. What did we do, girls?
I don't know. Is this sideways?
It did go well. At least we're laughing instead of.
Oh, that's why I said I think we needed this.
I
Oh,
think
that's
so
Lisa.
too.
Lisa. Can you stop it?
Fucking Teresa. Will you?
Listen, I know someone for a one-stop shop. I'm telling you right now.
You do?
Yeah. Get every need met, every hole filled.
Bunch of horny old birds. I don't know. Like we all need
Wow.
a piece.
I'm not old. I covered my the other day.
Someone just sent me someone's phone number.
What?
Yep.
I'll tell you
It's
if it's
probably
hers or not.
Psycho Bunnies.
I'll tell you if you text it.
Yeah, I'll
Or,
let you know if it is.
Yeah, you can send it to me, and I'll let you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
we all have
We're
it.
not assholes. We don't dox around here, unlike some bitches, Psycho Bunny and Sophie.
Yeah, I might. I mean, she obviously
No,
doesn't
this
give a
might.
fuck. She has no class. She has no morals. She has I mean, no compassion.
Nope.
She doesn't and I can go fuck myself. Well, maybe I'll just encourage someone to go fuck her. I mean,
Well,
Yeah.
I'm trying right now. I'm recruiting people. It's hard out here for a pimp. Okay.
seriously, you know, I don't want the job, but hey, somebody might. Oh my god.
What the fuck, Teresa? You can't just be hanging out or handing out my vajayjay. That's my BFF. She's trying to get me laid. She's
Yeah,
got me.
she needs the sucker, not the blower.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I
No,
forgot about that.
I'm not in the market right now, Charlotte. I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. It's only been 5 years. Give me some time.
I will say this
It's fine.
is definitely worth it. If you get the rose, it's worth it.
Oh god.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Someone in Canada can shine the pole. You fucker.
Yeah, and it'll shine bright like a diamond, I'm sure.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Oh no.
Yeah, you should send me that number. You don't have to do it now, but when we're done the live.
Yeah, I definitely will.
Teresa, you're fucking grounded. Oh my God, Shiloh.
See,
I
Cal,
think
the rose is where it's at.
the rose is where it's at.
It's
I
a
live, I suck. Jesus.
Oh,
if you have not tried the rose, you need to try the rose.
Yes, I saw that. it came up on Temu. What?
Don't get it.
Sucks. It sucks and it flicks and that's
Yeah.
a good thing for you,
Yes.
right?
Yes. You can get it on
don't
Amazon.
get it on Temu. It might have been taken back and like, oh,
Yeah.
it's like new.
I don't know if you know that one, Teresa. I'm gonna send you the rose. I was watching YouTube and it came up in a Temu commercial. What the
What?
fuck?
That's
Like,
telling you something.
really? Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been seeing a lot of dicks and clouds and stuff lately. I'm telling you.
Oh my god.
Sign. It's a sign.
Ew.
What have you been searching on Google, Nikki?
Yeah, recycled one. It's just like
Oh,
new. No worries. Only been used. It only has 1 mile on it. No.
1 mile.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Oh my! Lay down. My dog is being crazy.
Don't go too. It's good, but don't go too long. You get sore. Is it for girls and guys? Fuck.
Well, if they like their nuts and berries fondled with vibration, maybe.
I don't know. Does it vibrate? I saw it. It like
It vibrates and it has suction, and you can control
yeah,
the
it's got suction, and it's got like a tonguey thing on it, and it like goes.
No. Well, it kind of like it's hard to explain, but they're great. Okay. And there's
She's
this
out here selling it and shit.
it's called
Here, you want a demonstration? No.
no.
Oh my god.
Oh, this dog. So there's this other one, and it's called Tracy's Dog. And I had come across a TikTok where this lady was reading the reviews on it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this thing has to be amazing!" People are talking to hydrate and stretch and everything before you do it. This lady went on and on about how she used it, and she fell out of bed, and then she had a cramp, and she couldn't move.
Cram.
I ordered her boss, and she broke it within a couple months.
Oh my god.
Wow.
She was just using that too hard. You gotta
Yeah.
breathe. Just to kind of fucking. I think that's what it does. That rose. Yeah, it definitely flicks the bean for sure.
It takes care of the bean.
No, it sucks and flicks. That fucking thing is good. I can
Sucks
guarantee
and flicks and blows.
it.
Oh my god, stop it.
I've kicked stuff over before.
Kick stuff over. Oh my god.
Hey, it gets intense sometimes.
Yeah. Well, you have fun, Short Bus, with your little tornado study.
Bye, short bus.
Goodbye.
Keep the holes filled.
I was watching on TikTok. These I shared them. I shared them, so you guys will have to check them out if you like. If you obviously people like to laugh, right? Hey, Karma's awesome. So I was sitting there and I'm watching this video came up, or yeah, one of these videos came up, and it was of this guy, and he's a drunk, like he likes to drink, and every time they record him, he tells a story about something that has happened in his life. This guy's lived his life. Like he sits there, he cracks open a Coors Light and tells you a story about something that you should. And he's big.
Oh
He'll
yeah,
tell you
that's
he's a-
Rob. Yeah.
Is it Rob? Oh my god, he's hilarious. I love
It's
him.
all true too. It's all fucking true. It's funny.
Right? Like he said about the bungee jumping. He's
Yep.
he's swearing all the way up and all the way down and all the way up
Yep.
and all the way
Or like
down.
when him and his friend got crabs.
I missed that one. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, he's hilarious. I shared it on my TikTok, so you guys have to watch it. Usually I do. I gotta get back into that. Just making like short videos on these funny things. Cause honestly, I'd rather laugh than bitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I loved watching that prank video.
I'd rather laugh about the bitches.
We should all send them those flowers for their beans because something needs to be
See, that's
You
what we
better.
do with your addresses, not dox them. We would send you gifts.
Exactly.
We wouldn't post pictures of your house. We would send you something to calm your ass down.
We
Yeah,
definitely
it probably
wouldn't
works
be
better.
bringing up our deceased loved ones. Why are we doing that, ma'am? Why are we doing that?
Mhm.
You guys
Yeah.
are. Why are we doing that?
And that's the thing, Rebecca May. So I was told that someone actually did that to her. Was it her mom? It was her mom that passed, or was it her husband? No, it was
Her
her husband,
dad,
right?
her dad, her dad.
Oh, sorry. Okay, it was her dad. So someone has done that to Rebecca May, right? So how are you okay with your asshole, their
Because
fucking sexual
because
hopping
it
fucker?
wasn't them. It wasn't them. It's okay, but when it's them, they
No.
got morals and standards.
Okay. Yeah,
Well,
you're right.
goddamn, what the fuck? Where do I sign up? What the fuck? That's ridiculous.
It is. It's sick though that she's had that happen, and yet it's okay for it to happen to everyone else, right? No, it's not
That's the
okay.
thing. Is like, oh, she's doing nothing wrong. She's a wonderful person. This is how has been
Oh yeah,
detrimental to her
so
mental health.
wonderful.
She
So
has not.
wonderful. If you look at me the wrong way, I'm gonna post your dead mom, post your dad or your husband and your grandmother. It's okay. No,
If
it's
you
not.
don't call me and worship me and straighten my crown, off with your head.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, rules for the the rules for the none for me syndrome. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know.
It's so stupid because that's what's going on, and all these people on these panels and hopping, and they're like, yeah, do you guys even know what you're fighting about? Because I can tell you right now, I have not fought with that JJ or Tracy. I don't know them. I've never fought with Rebecca May. I don't know her. I know of them. I don't know them.
I don't
So
either.
there's nothing I can say. I don't know them. They haven't done well. They have done shit. They keep their mouths going, but it's okay.
Oh,
I'll
I
keep
know
mine going
Rebecca
too.
May.
I've never talked to them. They never said nothing about me. I don't know them. I just stay.
Right.
It could stay that way. I don't care if they're friends with Bunny. That's not my business.
I
Can't
don't
tell
care
people
either.
who to be
But they
friends
don't
with.
need to attack me. They don't know me. I'm
But
not
when you're
coming for them.
automatically when you're friends with someone and they have a problem with someone else, and you automatically are like, oh yeah, let's fuck them up. No, you have to like me. I have to find out, like, hey, what's going on? Why are they doing that? Blah blah blah.
Paula. I love Paula. She's funny too.
Because I know for a fucking fact, and this is a fact, that if any of them were to come to my face to face, they would not be leaving safely. I know that for a fact. And Psycho Bunny was trying to challenge me. I ain't challenging her. I don't want to challenge her. I want nothing to do with her. But she is more than welcome. We can meet up somewhere. But you know what? Whatever happens after that, she asked for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why don't you tell people what you used to do for sport?
What?
Why don't you tell people what you used to do for sport?
Oh, I was MMA.
Fun.
I only did MMA for a little over 4 years, about almost 5 years.
I know
Cage
somebody.
fighting.
Yeah, cage
The
fighting, but it wasn't with boxing gloves, bitches.
Oh, I know. I have a friend that did it.
I got my ass whooped too. I'm not gonna lie. I did. There
Yeah.
was times, but yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go in your face and piss you off.
Nope.
Hell to the no.
Well, the thing is I'm not going to clap back. You'll know when you're fucking on the ground. That's it. I'm not going to give you no goddamn chances.
Yeah.
I'm not going to come
There you
in
go.
and grab your hair and be like, come on, come on, come on. No, bitch, you ain't even going to know it.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that. Uh-huh. That's like Lori. This Mickey Mouse fan put up one of her lives today. Lori's going off how she's gonna go fight somebody. Who the fuck's she gonna fight? She went and she's wearing shorts, put on these spandex, put on a hoodie, put her hair up, goes to get the Vaseline. I'm coming, I'm gonna fuck you up. Oh yeah, you know. Like, what the heck? Who are you fighting? A fucking paper bag, you idiot? You don't even know nobody to fight. Like,
She's
what?
fighting herself in the mirror every day.
Well, like, she's like, you fucking crossed the line, you. And she kept saying her. And she's like, I'm coming for you. Oh, see, they're calling. They don't want me to go fuck her up. Sit the fuck down, you old bitch. You can't do shit. Like, really?
And I never I
God.
never talk about if I could fight or not, because I don't talk about that shit. I don't, but I know what I'm capable of, and sometimes
Yeah.
I can get a little worried about that.
See, that's the thing. People who can fight don't go looking for fights.
No, not at all. I hate it. I hate
People who have money don't flaunt their money.
it.
You know
Nope.
what I mean? Like, it's very telling.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. Like I keep saying, that Bunny needs to get a damn job. Find a hobby. Like, fuck your husband, please. Do something.
Or find one. Find something to do.
Right. Because this is enough already. My God. Talk about bored
And she has a
housewives
really
people.
good job. She does a really fucking fabulous Academy Award winning actress job fucking
That's
doing what she's doing. And it's working for her, but it's really not working for her because she's not getting her satisfaction, and she's not going to, because she's a narcissist and they are never satisfied with a goddamn thing.
How does she have
No,
time
they're
to
not.
and take care of everything when she's all over TikTok and everybody's messages and just starting shit? How does she have time? Like, she doesn't have a job. Her only job is to take care of her house. Her stepson doesn't even live there. It's just her.
No,
It's her.
it is just her.
I
Her
don't give
husband
a
works all the
shit what
time.
she does. I don't care what she does with her time, but we all know that one thing she does with her time, and she needs to do something else, like
Yeah.
fucking knit a
Hobby.
blanket or something.
Hobby.
Or, you know,
Lori
swim
can-
at the
She does.
deep end of your pool and, like, you know, like go diving for something. I don't
Lori
know.
can teach her how to knit, make a blanket.
Do diamond
I mean,
art.
their
It
butt.
seems to be all the rage. Oh, Psycho Bunny, Paula.
She's never going to be satisfied ever because of that. And also, um, nothing's ever going to be to her satisfaction because she's
And
got
it's never
she's
going to be
got
her fault.
never that. No, she doesn't do nothing wrong. Leave her alone. She's just her mental health. Fuck your mental health. Are you thinking
Yeah, 'cause
about
it's
mental
bullshit.
health when you're doing what you're doing to people, bitch? Or do you think about mental
Exactly.
health? No. But when it happens to you and your friends, oh my God, the audacity.
Yep.
Right?
And,
Meanwhile,
you
we
know,
haven't done anything to her or her friends. We could very well post her number, post their like dead loved ones and see if they like it. But we're not like that. And can you imagine if we did? Holy shit.
I would never,
Holy
because I
hell.
don't get the behavior, because I could never do it. So I couldn't
Nah,
relate.
neither. Nope. I would never. Nope. None of us would. I don't know why. And these people that stand by her, oh, poor Psycho Bunny, her mental health. Yeah, well, I've been told more than one person. I've been told by several people that you like to use your mental health as a weapon. That's fucking sick. That's
Well,
sick.
she told Nana that she has borderline personality disorder and all of her moves are calculated.
Absolutely. That's,
Yeah.
BP, oh my God, PBD is it's clinically diagnosed, right? And if
Yeah.
you're, and medication can kind of handle it, and then you have to be self-aware to be able to help yourself with it. And
And
she's just wilding out, and it sucks because it is a mental health disorder, and never ever would I ever fucking make fun of that, ever.
Right.
But what's happening is, she's spiraling.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck what her past is, what her trauma is, none of that. That is no excuse to act like this and do this to people on the internet. Complete fucking strangers. I couldn't imagine
Right.
going down the road and stopping at somebody's house and pulling them out of their house. You said this about, like, you don't even know them. Oh, I'm calling CPS. You don't know them. You got to slow down, girl. You're wild. You're
And I will
fucking
say,
wild.
Alicia, because she has put this out there, Alicia is diagnosed with the same thing. And she will tell you she has the same diagnosis, but she is not a piece of shit. She doesn't go
She's
around
not.
and
She's
do
a
that. She is
sweetie.
aware of what she does. And I'm
This
telling
person
you
in
right
the audience,
now,
he said, I'm diagnosed with BPD, and I promise you, I absolutely do not act that way, but I definitely work on looking at myself from a different perspective. Right. That's how it should
yeah,
be.
Right.
But it's
yeah,
not with Psycho Bunny.
yeah.
It's
And
just not. Like, she
So
even said to me that she was manipulating Lori so she could get to Jay. That's fucked up.
and why was she
Disgusting.
wanting to get to Jay? So she could, like,
She never
train her
said.
to be a fucking narcissist or what?
I don't know, but I couldn't believe it because she's like, well, I made a mistake. I gave Lori money. No, you've been giving her money for the whole fucking time.
yeah, and she's
You
like,
guys
I
break up, go back together, break up, go back together, and you've been giving her money all this whole goddamn time. So don't sit there and act like you haven't, because you have.
Listen, when I talk about the borderline personality disorder, I am nowhere near making fun of it because it really
No,
does
of course
stem
not.
from childhood. It really does, because at some point in that childhood, someone or your caretaker or someone who was supposed to nurture and love and take care of you did not. So that was your safe space, is your going in another ego, if you will. And I would never make fun of that, but there's treatment for it. And if you
Yeah.
don't treat it, you can't use it as a weapon.
Yep. And
No,
she does
that's
use
not
that
okay.
weapon. That is her excuse to be the way
It
she is.
is. Ryan told me when I
Yeah.
called her, like a month ago, because I knew she was upset. I called her to see how she was. Even Ryan told me that Psycho Bunny has faked unaliving herself 4 times this year. That's
Yeah.
fucking disgusting.
Yep.
Well, that's part of the disorder. I mean,
I don't care.
I'm
It's
not
an
making an
excuse to
excuse.
me.
I'm just saying that is part of the disorder, because that is a way to get their needs met.
Yep.
It's gross.
It's a
Also,
way
they're
to get it
they're
to
really
open.
good at emotionally dysregulating, which is like they're very sensitive to criticism. They will
Oh
take
yeah.
that shit and they'll spin a narrative. Because if they know something about themselves, if they're told something about themselves that is like wrong, or something that causes them to have growth, they're going to take it personally, instead of like, oh, maybe I want to do better. There's no desire to do better there when you're acting like this way.
Yep.
Kiwi.
You cannot
Cat
ever
Boo
say that you
says,
care about someone's fucking feelings and
yeah,
that your emotional health. Nothing is hurting your feelings. Nothing is hurting her feelings. She's not
no.
emotionally distraught. She is a Academy Award winning actress, is what the fuck she is.
Yep. She can't sit there while I'm pleading with her saying, my mom is dying of cancer. I want those pictures taken down. And for her to say, don't talk to me that way and call me a fucking cunt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing the opposite of, because personality, it's fear of abandonment, right? So obviously there was some trauma there and stuff like that. But because of the fear of abandonment, you have to remain on top and in control of all of your people. You know what I mean?
And I always say, just because, growing up was one way doesn't mean that's how you have to live. Like with my daughter's father. Like, yeah, I know your dad wasn't around, so you should want to be around. You know how that feels. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
That makes
at
sense.
some point you have to stop blaming your parents and your trauma on for a reason to act like an asshole. When you're
yep,
an adult, that's when you
Yeah.
need to be adulting and learning some
yep.
shit. The the unwillingness of a narcissist and a personality disorder is that they will never want to recognize or the feeling of needs of others. They have no compassion for others. They'll tell you all day
No.
long that they do, and they will make you believe it.
Yeah, that's true. It is. I
Self-important.
have
Okay.
a
They love
narcissist in our
themselves.
family, and
Okay.
trust me, I
I
blocked
have
her
a
from everybody.
question. I have a question.
Yeah.
How can anyone say with a straight face that she's such a pure soul? She has such a good heart. Can like they all do. They all
Because
say
they're
it. I mean,
blinded by the light. Yeah.
right.
Right? It's
It's
freaking weird because she's not like,
they
hello, you guys see what the other her friends know what's going on. They do. And yet well, I can't control what she does. I can't control who she's
that
friends with.
and
Well, I
every
can't control like no, you're making excuses for her. That means you're just like her. So
but the thing
all of
is that
that,
Nikki,
the
We
whole
already
crap,
know, Captain Obvious, you can't control what she does. That's not a
right?
fucking reason. That's not even an
It's
answer.
not.
but
And
you
why is
know
it
no.
you guys are all up her asshole? What does
The
she have on you? Is she
which
paying you?
degree?
Let's see what
Yeah.
she does.
Which degree, do you want to grow? It's directly like proportional, like to the
Yep.
amount of truth that you can accept about yourself.
Right. Well, it's gonna be real funny when she fucks all of them over, and they're all gonna be like, "I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that, but I don't care. Take your sorry and stick it up your ass. I don't give a fuck.
but
Fuck you."
they refuse
Absolutely true.
of
And
the
they act impulsive. It's very, very impulsive.
yeah,
Yeah.
but they refuse to look at the proof. Even Chrissy said she will not look at those messages that Villain posted because she's not giving her a view. Like,
Right. And
but
meanwhile,
if
she
you
needs to
watch,
because it's sick.
you would see what we're all seeing. If you would
Yep.
look at the fucking proof, but you refuse to, you're going by her word and her word only. You cannot
And to do that, to villain. She was friends with Chrissy for years. Psycho Bunny is a what, almost a year friendship? Come on. What are you doing, Chrissy? Like, what the fuck are you doing? My God. Like, wake up. I don't even care if you wake up. I don't care if any of y'all wake up
And
because y'all are
see the
stupid.
what she does, she attacks anyone that is any name she sees in this chat, any name she sees on the panel, just automatically because oh my god, another one not worshiping me. Oh, they're on the fucking list. That's it. Off with their head. Oh, she's not worshiping me. Oh,
And,
she said I was a bitch. Oh, that's exhausting. Like sit the fuck down.
she
Let your
will
tits
too.
hang out. Suck your husband's dick. Something.
And she will too. She'll take account of everybody that's
Do
been in my
something
chat, everybody
meaningful.
on panel, and come for
Yeah.
them because that's
Do
how fucked
something
she is.
meaningful.
Yeah, we can imagine what she's gonna do to me tomorrow. Wow.
Yeah, can you imagine? You got any other passed away loved ones? Because she'll be making
Yep.
accounts of them next.
Yep.
Watch.
And
Oh,
that's
and
how
I'm
she
surprised I
yeah.
haven't
Ryan was
been
in
up
the
there yet.
Ryan was in another chat tonight and that was streaming us. So, oh dear
Yep.
God, Ryan's gonna put out another Lisa Blue video.
And she needs to
Wow.
lay off you. You're not the
I don't give a
problem.
fuck
And I
what she
said
does.
that
I
in
don't
my
care who
video.
she's friends with. Ryan does it. Ryan leaves me alone and I leave her alone. I don't give a fuck who she hangs out with. I got nothing against her. But she could be friends with who she wants to. I just don't understand the what's going on with all this dragging of everybody. Not with
I
her,
Yeah.
don't
but
either
like
because
in
that doesn't
general.
even involve Ryan. Ryan's not
You know
involved in
what's
any of
funny?
it. She made
I
herself involved in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. She
Fucking
It's
absolutely did.
stupid.
I'm
posted.
And
telling
now,
you.
from what I understand, she's got nobody.
Yeah. Well,
From what I understand,
I literally with Ryan, it was she's like, I'll call you in the morning. That was the last I
yes.
heard. And then I wake up in the morning to you're a rat. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Oh, I'm
If
body
Right.
anybody's a
shaming
rat, it's
now?
these bitches getting on
Please.
their fucking internet, getting on and doing videos, outing a lot of. That's a rat. That's what a rat is. Like
Yeah.
That's what
what?
I said.
Like, am I? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And she's
Yeah.
so
I don't
stuck
know.
on that, like, stupid shit that doesn't even have to do with her. It has to do with Psycho Bunny. Why are you fighting this bitch's battles, Ryan? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I think she's got something on her. That's
I
my
don't.
Yeah.
You know
answer.
what? You're not going to get that answer, and you
I
know,
know.
and you might as well just like not even ask that question no more because you're not going to get the answer, and just she doesn't owe it to you for one, and for two, she's going to do what she's going to do, and you know what I mean, like.
I don't
I
care
don't
what she
know.
does
I
as
mean,
long as
I
she just
I'm
leaves
not
me
sticking
out
up
of
for
it.
nobody. I'm just calling
Yeah.
it like it is. Like
I
she
am
really
gonna say
doesn't
this.
owe that, but at the same time, I don't understand where her part plays in it, and I really don't care.
Nope.
So
Yeah, but I am gonna
I
say
don't have
this.
nothing
I
to say
have
to her. I don't have nothing
seen.
to say to none of Bunny's friends,
Yeah, no, it was
because they're her friends.
posted.
I don't
It
care
was
that they're her friends.
posted
But you can't sit here and say that you hate me and don't like me because
Right.
I'm not Bunny's friend because you guys
Yeah,
don't know
weird.
me.
No, they don't. And that's the thing. They don't know us. Half of these people we haven't even had a conversation with.
Yeah.
And they are talking and talking and talking and going live and talking. And it's like, what all because of a psychotic bitch? What? How can
Well, you
someone
know
have
what?
that much power over people?
Yeah, it's weird. You know what it is? It's true. It's Ted Bundy energy
Oh shit, you called it. You nailed it. You fucking
because
got it.
half of the people that met him loved him,
Yep.
adored him, said how charismatic he was. Didn't he like
Yep.
walk out of a courthouse because he charmed the guards? Okay. And then the other
He
half of
actually
the
jumped out the window in the
yeah,
library.
yeah. And then the other half of the people that met him, he murdered.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's exactly the energy I get from Bunny.
Yeah. So she's good at manipulating people, that's for sure. But like I
Yeah,
said, they're all
weird.
learn the hard way. And honestly, I don't really give a shit. After what they've done to us, I don't give a shit. You're on your own. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry, not
yeah,
sorry.
definitely. Most definitely. You know, I much rather talk about dirty things and laugh and
Me
support
too.
each other and cry a little. You know, much rather.
Yeah.
Tonight felt like a girls' night, to be honest with you, with the
It
laughing
did.
and the sex
Yeah,
and the.
Amber Heard, Kel. She does. Like Amber Heard.
Yeah,
Did you ever watch that trial?
I did. I did. Yeah, she was she's something, huh? It was actually creepy. Come here. Get in here.
Sorry, I hope that wasn't loud. My cat needed fed.
No, my cat
Are you
was meowing
kidding?
too.
My
Did you
cat's
hear?
over here meowing like crazy.
Oh yeah,
That's
I,
what.
I
Yeah,
came
she's
in
like,
from the garage and he's just screaming at me, running towards his bowl.
"Aw."
No, this cat, like, he can have food all over, and he's the cat that will open his mouth as wide as it goes and bury his face in the bowl.
Aw.
He's never without food. Okay, all of my cats came from the streets. Like, he was
Yeah.
found at the steel mill here in town. My brother-in-law found him as a kitten really sick. So he came from the mill. So that cat never made the meal.
Paula's got
Yeah.
a question. She wants to know if anybody knows who Trailer Park Tammy is. I don't.
No,
Speaking of dirty things, do you guys know who Trailer Park Tammy is? I don't.
that blonde,
You
no,
guys
I
heard of her?
don't.
is that blonde lady that like slicks her hair back with gel and always has like a cigarette
Yes,
hanging out her mouth?
yes, she's
Is
funny.
it?
She is
I don't
funny.
know.
And
I-
she was on
The
a
one
I
in
saw her on a
blue?
podcast, and she don't talk anything like that. She's actually married to a man. Like, that's
Yeah,
the character, and it works for her.
yeah.
Is she funny? I'll
Yeah,
have to look her
she
up.
is.
But that's
I don't know
usually
why I keep getting kicked out. I don't know. The truth hurts. It really does fucking hurt. Okay, I get it.
I keep getting booted, and it's my life. I've been kicked
I
out
keep getting
twice.
booted too.
I
Yeah.
blame myself because I'm heavy and
I mean, I'm not a
did-
fan of being told, flaws about myself. There's a lot of things I don't like about myself, but I remain teachable, and I like to
Yep.
learn, and I like to have my friends to call me out on my shit. I do it to
Yep.
Nikki all the time. We never agree on
Yeah, we
shit,
both
on
do.
jack fuck, you know?
Yeah, we actually don't agree hardly on anything.
No, but we
But
do
we
have things in
always,
common.
we
You know,
do.
and
And we
ultimately, I
always,
don't really
yeah.
like Chanel, but we have so much in common.
Mhm.
like I've
That's
noticed
fine.
like the
I mean, I love that for you.
I love
Oh,
that for you,
God.
she says. Oh yeah, like me and Chanel will be like, she'll say something, I'm like, I don't care, but yeah, but see, it's my way. And it's like at the end of it, we're like, okay, whatever, fine. I agree with you, you agree with me, we don't agree,
I'm like,
whatever, we're
can
still
you
fucking friends.
stop being so goddamn reactive and just be
Oh, I
responsible?
am too. Oh, I am. I'm explosive. If she like if I'm heated about something and she talks to me and she has the opposite opinion, I get so fucking pissed. I do.
This
I
person
spent I spent my first 50 years trying to please everybody.
Mhm.
Oh,
I'm spending the rest of my life. I don't give a fuck. I
Yeah.
see all these Gen Xers saying, I didn't have the same experience. Or we were feral. We didn't have to come in till the streetlight came on, and we drank out of the water hose, and we did this and we did that. No fucking way. My parents were. They knew where I was every minute of every day.
Not us. And I'm telling you, this next generation. You know what I told my husband today? Because my kids, my oldest is 30. I said, you know what? Anybody 30 and under, they're fucking morons. I'm done with them.
Yep.
I'm done
My
with them.
daughter's
They're
about
Yep.
sensitive. They got to have a safety word. They got to
Yep.
have, oh, they hurt my feelings. We didn't have
Yep.
yeah,
phones in
they're
front of our
so
face.
sensitive.
Yeah,
Oh
we
It's
my
didn't have
god.
phones in front of our face to fucking talk shit to people. We went to their house and beat their ass. That's what we
Yeah.
got to do.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's what's so
You
Well,
knew where
the
your
thing is,
friends were by the bikes.
my parents were like that with my older brothers and sisters, and
Yeah.
they thought they really fucked up. So with me and my little brother,
how
it
it
was
was
like
with me.
they weren't letting us out of the house.
Two older brothers and they got away with everything. And then it came to me and I was under a microscope.
Exactly.
Right.
And I'm telling you, well, for my parents, my sister Diane, oh my God, the drunk, I said it again. She was a friggin' nightmare. She gave me, she was supposed to babysit, she was 15, babysitting me at 5, or like 3 or 4 maybe. She taught me to smoke.
Oh my God, is she a drunk? Because she's my guardian angel. Because I swear to God, my guardian angel is a hopeless alcoholic. Okay, is she the one? Can you ask her for me, please?
Oh my God.
Seriously.
Yeah. Like
That-
my sister Diane, they weren't allowed to wear jeans to school. Well,
What?
Oh God, no, just no, not at all. I was born in 70. My sister Diane was born in 57.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Oh, okay.
like, they weren't allowed to wear jeans to school. Every day for 3 weeks straight, my mother got a phone call to go get her at school because she was in jeans. So
Oh my
she was not coming to school. Like, she was a nightmare. And I had a brother who was in trouble all the time. So by the time me and my little brother came along, we weren't breathing. It was literally 17, 18, and allowed out of the house once a week, one night a week.
Lisa, I have one better because this involved the DEA.
Yep.
What?
I swear to God, they were like 15, 16 years old. So my uncle is the same age as my brother. Okay. My oldest brother is actually older than my uncle.
Yep.
So said we always stayed at grandma's. Like that was the place to be. Well, they were always at grandma's because they could get away with murder and, you know, do whatever they wanted. Hung out
Yeah.
with. They were more like brothers. The house was directly across from the train tracks on the Ohio River. They robbed a train of beer
Oh,
and they stashed it all along the riverbank and they were selling it to people and the homeless. And so next thing my grandma knows is the DEA knocking on her door because drugs
oh
out,
my God.
you know, like so, or not the DEA, the ATF, my bad, ATF, alcohol, tobacco, firearms. So they showed up, and so they had to. My mom forced them to write a statement and take them to where all of and who they sold it to and everything.
Oh my God.
Awful. They were only like 15, 16 years old. These kids would hop on the train, ride the train to the next town over, watch a movie, and hop on the train and come back.
Yeah,
I'm kind of impressed. I really am kind of impressed.
that's what we do from San Jose to San Francisco. Just jump on. There wasn't, you didn't think twice about it.
Yeah. So, I mean, and they were always in trouble. And so when it came to me, I was the only girl and I was a baby. And like all my cousins are boys too. So I was just under this microscope and I wasn't allowed to do it. So I had to be sneaky. So like as I've gotten older and especially I was married to a narcissist, I have to retrain myself. Like I have to tell myself, I don't have to over explain what I'm doing.
Exactly.
I don't have to like you're retraining your brain. I don't have to be sneaky about this. I don't have to do this. It's crazy.
Well,
I
you know,
get
it's
it.
hard recovering from narcissistic abuse because you're always apologizing and you don't even know why.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's to me. I'm sorry. Well, you know what? I'm not sorry anymore.
Yeah,
I
like
have a right to an opinion.
like my
You're
husband
still
will ask
talking about
you,
Villain? Well, god damn, give Villain some money. Shit.
Right? That's
but
so wild.
he'll ask me like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm doing this because of this. This is
Yeah.
why."
Yep.
And I don't have to. And he'll just look at me and be like, "Okay."
Yep.
Like he just looks at me confused. Like we don't have that relationship where he's hovering over. Like, I'm not used to that.
Uh-huh. Well, you know what? Don't whatever you do, you know, if it's happy, makes you happy, and this relationship is no different. Do not carry that baggage on over and be
I
triggered
don't.
by. You know what I mean?
With us, it's a whole new. It's so different for both of us because he's never. It sounds crazy. This man was. His older brother, like 10 years older than him, feeded into him that men don't have emotions.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true.
So
No.
She is so weird. Why is she obsessed with Villain? I don't know because she has nice tits. I don't know.
She does, actually.
Oh God.
but
Because I'm like what 3-4 years older than Villain, and I got tits like that. What? Did you grow those, ma'am? Because someone's over here obsessed about it, and it ain't me. But I'm just asking for a friend.
it's all about it. If she talks about Villain, she's gonna get the views. That's all it is.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
But no, this man was. I called him emotionally constipated. He had never felt emotional until we got together, and he fights with himself because he will do things he would never normally do just because it makes me happy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kitty committee.
And he will tell me, I hate how much I love you.
Yep.
Aw.
Little bitty
Yep.
titty committee, you are.
Yeah, the
Good little
itty bitty
thing.
titty committee. Oh man.
It's
Yeah, I
okay.
was
You
never
got a
part
good
of that
ass.
club.
You got a fat ass. Shake that ass.
Yeah.
Shake that
So,
ass.
so Lindsay, when my husband went in the hospital when we was diagnosed with the AML, they they told us he was going to be in there. It was July. They told us he was going to be in there till November,
Yeah.
and we were alone in the room, and he said, "Honey, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to shut it off." I'm like, "You're going to have to shut what off?" He says, "I'm going to have to put a wall up, and I'm going to have to shut it off, and I'm not going to get through this if I'm missing you and Peter. I'm going to have to just shut off my emotions."
Mm.
And
Yep.
I was devastated, but I understood it. And every single
Mhm.
hospitalization, he was always very cold. And
Yeah.
but I got it. I
Yeah.
understood it. And and then when he would come home, it was he wasn't a narcissist, but it was love bombing me. He couldn't stop touching me, couldn't stop holding my hand, followed me from room to room. Honey, come sit with me. Come sit with me.
Aw.
And the same with my son because he missed us so much. So I get it. And they don't like to feel that way.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, it is breast cancer aware. Oh, you have a nice ass, but God wouldn't give you both a rack and an ass. Yes, He would. Hey, at least you have
You can
one.
buy them. My other sister bought some.
Yeah, you can buy them. That's false advertising.
But yeah, Lisa, he gets so like if I get very upset, like when my dog passed away,
Oh my God, they can't handle it.
he couldn't handle it. He just
No.
looked at me and he just started shaking. He's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to make this better. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
jiggle it. Who cares if it jiggles? At least you can shake that ass, girl. Shake that ass.
Oh my
I've
God.
never had an ass. It's always been bony. Like I'll go sit on my mom's lap purposely just to piss her off because it hurts. I've always had a bony ass. Yeah,
Oh my god.
no
I've
shade to
always
me
had
whatsoever.
an ass. I've always had boobs, big boobs, because I
Me
never
Yeah, I
too.
was
breastfed. I breastfed kids for like 5 years, literally. So
You
see,
know,
I've always had an ass. I didn't get boobs until I was on Depo for like a year, and then I just blew up everywhere.
yeah, no, it doesn't matter if I'm a size 5 or a size 20. My boobs are just huge. They've always been that way. Up and down, it just
Lincoln from
doesn't
Jersey.
matter.
She's said PETA. She's Massachusetts.
Yeah.
She parks the car in the yard. I
I
love
love
that accent, by the way.
Actually, my car is actually parked right in my front yard right now.
Love
yeah, I
it.
love
I
how you
love
say
it.
I love how
See?
you say
See how
PETA.
just to make things happen?
I had my boobs checked actually last month. It was my first boob exam. Yeah, they called me and said you need to have one. You're 41 now. It's time. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they're not too bad. They're not
You
too
know
bad.
what's funny about the accent though? My mother's from the North End. My dad's from where I am now, which is right on the New Hampshire line in Mass. But my father speaks like my mother, who speaks like me. We all sound the same. My brother, who lives one town over and has for like 35 years, pronounces his R's and gets pissed. He doesn't reprimand my parents, but he would reprimand me. It's car, not car. And when I married my husband, he was like, "So what's your last name? Can you even pronounce it?" And my husband would say, "Yeah, car. What's the problem?"
Said you ladies are good for the self-esteem. Well, thank you, Kiwi. You have Kiwi titties? I don't think you probably not. You got to shake that ass, girl.
Oh,
Shake that
or the
ass.
flat butt.
Yeah, everyone get your boobies checked. It's yeah.
Absolutely, that's very serious.
Yeah.
Oh
They
God.
told me that if they would give me the results, but if I don't hear anything for 2 weeks, I should be okay. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Really? You're gonna make me worry? Like
Stuff like
what?
that. Don't worry, because if it was something serious, it would have been, they would have
Yeah.
got
You
on
would
it.
Like within days, they're calling you. Yeah.
Okay, good.
like my mom got her PET scan today, and within like a couple hours they called her.
Yeah.
Oh God. Every 2 years.
But
I
then
think it's every year in Canada.
It's every year here. Well, I do it every year.
I don't know. Here's what's crazy. So my mom has cousins that have had breast cancer, right? But I guess they're too distant for me to qualify to take exams early. But my daughter, who had a lump, but it was just fatty tissue, they're trying to get her to come every year, and she's 21, or not even 21.
Mm.
But I'm 37, and they're like, "Nah, you're not old enough. You're good."
Well, I had my first one at 29, so just because of that same thing. So if she's 21, yeah, it's better to get it done checked.
Yeah, but it was just
Oh,
like, but I have family members that have gotten it, and I guess they're not, even though, like I said, they're double cousins. So like, it's one of those weird situations. You know what I
oh,
mean? So-
Shiloh, that's messed up. She had her breast cancer removed and reconstruction surgery, but then passed from. Oh my God!
Oh no.
Eat this.
Oh my, she passed from. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
Oh,
Kel's mother. She said mom. Is she in Australia or
Okay.
Brittany or something.
somewhere cool, like where cool people are? Can I come?
Yeah.
Do you need a roommate, ma'am, sir? I want to go see some weird bugs. Shiloh, my man, didn't have the. Oh, my man. Oh, damn. Mm.
Breast cancer's nasty. My mom had cousins with it, and it was like nothing they tried did it.
Oh.
And one cousin was 40 years old.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but
I couldn't imagine.
she hadn't had her one breast removed, and then she got it again, and then she got it again, and the third time it finally took her life.
That's sad. Shiloh, can you
So
stop
3
it?
that's
times.
awful. I'm so sorry.
Can we go back
Mhm.
to talking about toys and people
My
getting?
grandpa had both, grandma had both boobs. Oh my God. And wanted to start getting, uh-huh. Oh, wow.
I had a
Well,
hospice
it started
patient. I
on
had a
her
hospice
too.
patient that was a single mom, and 3 weeks before she was assigned, I was she was put into the hospice program. Her daughter came to visit her and walked in and caught her mother dressing, and her entire breast was black.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh,
And it turns out that that woman found a lump on her breast the day of her daughter's 5th birthday. Her husband had passed away, and she was a single mom, and she didn't know what to do, so she did nothing. And her daughter was 20, I think 26 years old,
Mm.
and never did a damn thing. And she lived up until her daughter was obviously 26 years old when she was put on hospice. She was around 26. I mean, maybe she was 31. I don't know. But I
Wow.
think she was around that late 20s age. But her mother, if her mother had done something about it when her daughter was 5, considering how long she lived with it, she probably would have been fine.
But you
Mhm.
never know, because my mom's cousin, I mean, she did clinical trials though. And as soon as she started clinical trials, it all went to shit. It
Yeah.
all it, I mean, she just went so downhill so quickly. Like, people don't
yeah.
understand that chemo is poison.
Listen, I was on low dose chemo. That's why
Me
Julie
too.
was always telling me to get off of it and stuff because it was a trial thing. And I did it for 3.5 months, and then the last month of it was injections, like big needles I would put in my hip, and it made me very fucking sick, and it
Yeah.
also started shutting down my kidneys, so we had to go to
Yeah.
a different treatment. So
Yeah.
yeah, chemo's terrible.
Yeah, like it stripped the I guess the protective coating on my mom's nerves.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So she has permanent nerve damage on her sciatic nerve on her left side.
Yeah, my husband ended up with a neuropathy in both feet because of the chemo,
Yep.
and he lost some
She has
hearing because of the chemo. And yeah, I get it.
Wait
it,
a minute. I had a liver transplant obtained. Oh, you had oh God, that is amazing. You had a liver transplant?
Oh my God.
Wow. Can you
Kelly, you're
stop?
like a superhero.
Yeah, can you
Seriously.
stop it? Can you stop it, please? You're in the UK. Can you send me a tarantula? Thanks.
Ew, you don't need that shit.
Ew.
I, well, my red tail boa 7 foot Senor Francisco.
Mhm.
I
I
wanted
had to
that.
stand
That
off the
crazy.
wood.
I
Shiloh,
wanted
did
a
you ever
red-tailed boa
smoke?
when I was young.
Shiloh,
I
did you ever
did. It was a
smoke?
red-tailed boa. Ladies, I'm getting tired.
Ew.
Yeah, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning for me.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
and I'm out of
Yeah,
cigarettes, and he won't go get more. So I'm
Oh my
probably.
God, don't smoke. Stop it.
yeah.
Look, I kept saying I was going to put him down, and then shit hit the fan today, and I
Listen,
had to
drink or chew some gum, the whole fucking pack. Don't smoke a cigarette.
I know I'm on Chantix. Like I don't even like it. I don't even. It's a pacifier.
I
It
know that.
is.
So it took me forever to quit.
It was so
I
much
went right
easier
to vaping. I
because
quit.
I was couch back, and I don't smoke in my house.
Do you smoke, Nikki?
I vape. But I
Oh,
used
okay.
to smoke. I used to smoke
Awful.
like 2 packs a day,
Me
and
too.
then
Yeah.
I had a cancer scare, so I quit that day,
But
and I
vaping.
haven't cigarette since. I switched to vaping, and I'm on it's like 3 milligrams, the lowest of nicotine.
Yeah, me too. And it needs to stop because I'm noticing that I'm not breathing. Like I'm having issues
Yeah,
breathing. And I can't blame it on smoking. It's that vape.
Yeah,
yeah, I
it's
agree.
that like I think they're bad because like you don't reach the end of it like a cigarette, so you're just constantly hitting it, so you're
Yeah.
Yep.
getting more
And the
nicotine.
moisture in there is killing your lungs. You can't breathe.
But I do, you know what? I do smoke pot though, and I have to keep my sanity. If you know what I mean. If you
That's
can,
worse than
anyone.
cigarette smoke for your lungs.
Is
But
it?
Yeah,
well, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say
it
you're
is.
wrong or right. I can't. I don't know. I don't notice. But I do notice when I quit smoking, I did notice a difference there.
Well, my daughter at oh God, how old was she? 28. I got a phone call that she had an aneurysm. I get to the hospital. She was at Tufts, and it wasn't an aneurysm. She had a stroke, and it
Uh,
was
Oh my
due to smoking too much pot. And the doctor
God.
came in, and oh yeah, and the doctor came in and absolutely lectured her up and down because it's well, if you continue to do this, you're gonna die because it's gonna happen again. You're gonna have a stroke, and it may not be, as mild as this one was, but beyond that, it's worse for your lungs than smoking. And she says, "Well, I smoke too." And he said, "I don't care if you smoke. You could smoke. It's stupid. It hurts your lungs. But pot, at this, at the level that you're doing it every day, 2 or 3 times a day, that's
wow.
gonna really kill
Well,
your lungs."
hold on, I
Wow.
heard about this other thing where it causes your intestines to dehydrate.
The vape,
Oh,
I would not doubt it. The
No,
vape or the pot?
pot. This
Bullshit.
girl talks about it, and she says once you have it, you have to make sure that you are plenty of water because if you smoke too much too frequently, it will like dehydrate your intestines. She almost died.
I've never heard of
Wow.
that, but oh my,
I
would
can't
you
remember
stop
what.
it? Would you stop it? I have to have my weed. Can you stop?
I just drink a lot of water. Now,
Stop
just
freaking
drink
me
a lot
I
of.
out.
just eat the gummies. They help me sleep.
See, I can't handle it. It makes all my muscles twitch. It's weird. I hate it.
Yeah, it is weird. I don't know. I don't like the stupid feeling. Like it's
Yeah, I
I
don't.
feel like I can't even focus, and then I eat everything.
Well,
See,
that's part of it.
okay, it makes me cough, and then I pee a little bit because I've had a kid, and then it's all downhill from there.
You pee. Listen, I had a hysterectomy. I have nothing
Me
holding my
too.
bladder up. I even think about peeing, and I'm gonna pee my pants.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too. I have my left ovary left. That's it. Everything else.
Yeah,
my God.
same. Oh my God, same
Yeah.
ovary. They can't find it, but it's there.
Oh, they know mine's there. I have to take medication so I don't ovulate because I end up with a hemorrhagic cyst every time.
Oh yeah.
I have endometriosis.
What the hell's
Oh,
commuter
okay.
smoking?
And
I've got endometriosis too. Isn't that fucking hilarious and funny? Yeah.
Said
Like,
wiener? No.
it's pretty bad to get serious, but that, no.
yeah, they found precancerous cervical cells, and we were already planning hysterectomy, but they found that right before surgery. So
Yep, same. I mean, Lindsay, can you stop? Like literally, I shit you not.
did you have a LEEP procedure without being put under?
Yes,
No, I
I
was
did.
out.
I did.
No, I got put into surgery. And then I have one little incision in my belly button. They took it all out of my JJ.
Okay, they did the same thing to me, but to find the precancerous cells, they did a LEEP procedure,
Yes.
and it was
Yes.
Oh yes.
fully awake.
Yep.
They numbed me. Yeah. No.
I didn't feel nothing. I did not
What?
feel it. I did not.
I thought the biopsy was way worse than the actual LEEP procedure
Yes, it
because
was.
at least they gave you some kind of, you know,
It gave me-
numbing with the LEEP. But with the biopsy, and I remember looking at one of the nurses and she was looking at me like I had 5 heads because I was gripping the side of the table. I was so pissed.
Yeah, Paula.
It was horrible.
I
Yeah.
think I was just so used to the biopsies because I had them so often.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They didn't bother me, but the LEEP procedure, I don't know if they didn't numb me correctly, but the numbing hurt. And then you're seeing the smoke, you're hearing the thing, like,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
it's like medieval torture. And I felt it, and it was awful. No, take an ibuprofen or a Tylenol. Here's the tiniest panty liner that we could ever,
Yep.
and go home.
Right.
It's awful.
Paula says I work
Horrible.
in the cannabis field. You guys are yes, I am. I could tell you I know a lot about weed. We grow it, but I am misinformed about stuff because I don't fucking know everything about marijuana. So you're right though. Yeah, because I've never heard of what Lindsay was just talking about.
I can't.
And you know what? You know, my husband's oncologist, when he got the very first cancer, my husband's oncologist said, don't listen to because it was testicular cancer, the originating cancer. He said, everyone's going to either give you Lance Armstrong's book or they're going to tell you to read it. I'm telling you not to read it. He's full of shit. Doesn't know what he's talking about. Because he said, I had brain cancer and lung cancer all at the same time. No, you didn't. You had metastasized testicular cancer. It's a different thing.
Well,
But he said also about pot. Peter was struggling with the nausea because he would go in the hospital for inpatient chemo for a week or so and then come home for a week or so and then go back. And we did that over and over. So he was struggling this one particular time. And I'm on the phone with his doctor and I'm like, should I just call a friend? Get him some pot, do something. And he said, it doesn't work. Don't you think? I said, what do you mean it doesn't work? He said, don't you think if it worked, I would give it to you? He says, I just actually had a patient tell me they were told it cured cancer. Don't you think me, of all people, lost half my family due to cancer? If marijuana worked, I wouldn't be giving it to everybody?
Yeah. Well, sometimes it doesn't. It does help my nausea for my disease.
Yeah,
And
my mom's palliative care doctor, we talked to him yesterday, and because she has like a little like vape pen that she'll do every once in a while to help with her pain.
Yeah.
And I asked him about it because I wanted to make sure it wouldn't mess up, because you have to do like the drug test once a year, all of that stuff. He wanted to make sure that she could smoke weed or whatever. And he said it was perfectly fine. She could do whatever she wanted, because when she was doing full-blown chemo, the amount of people that were dropping weed off at my was unreal.
Yep.
Edibles.
I thought that was just for pain though, the weed.
No, it helps with sleep, pain, nausea. I mean, the list goes on. So with my mom, I looked up because they don't really want her smoking it. even if it is a vape, and she doesn't do well with edibles. So I looked into a tincture, and from what I read, a high CBD, low THC would be the best for her.
Yeah. So I guess I spoke incorrectly. What I meant as far as, the nausea and stuff like that, he said, what I'm giving him is better than that. It works better. If marijuana was going to do it, be the end all be all, I would just give it to him for that. But as far as the nausea, but we had medications that worked better.
Yeah. But see, with my mom, I mean, my mom wouldn't be able to eat, and she would eat a gummy, and next thing you know, she'd be sitting there with an overflowing plate with her eyes closed, eating happily.
Yeah, see, but you know this just like you can meet 10 people with the same type of cancer you have, and you have 10 different experiences.
Yeah. So, but I ended up, while she was getting fluids yesterday, I went to the dispensary and I got her a tincture that was a 20-to-1 ratio of CBD and THC. So it was a higher CBD than THC. She used it twice yesterday, and then she used it once today. My mom has been in the bed for weeks. I mean, she might get up to like make food or like maybe do a little laundry, but that's about it. My mom got up today. She went into the park with my dad and the dog, took the dog for a walk, went to her scan, went to PetSmart, went to Walmart. She video called me today with her wig on and makeup on.
That's awesome.
So,
Wow.
Oh my God.
you just have to find different.
Yeah.
There's so many different hybrids and
Thanks. Made me yawn,
strains,
too.
and there's so many different things to do, and just finding the correct one. And I knew that for nerve pain, you need a higher CBD than a THC.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I don't like the THC. It makes my head fuzzy.
yeah, so I don't like the
I
THC.
like the CBD for pain. It actually works. That's what I take. My aunt makes me chocolates, and
Yeah.
that's
I
what I
took the
take more than
gummies.
my-
I took the gummies for about 6 or 7 months after Peter passed away at night because I couldn't sleep otherwise.
Yeah. I sleep the worst when I eat gummies. And so everybody kept telling me to try it for pain before my surgery. And I was like, man, it makes me really twitchy, but I was desperate. I was like, I'll try freaking anything. So I ate like a little piece of a gummy. And so where my sciatic nerve was pinched, it was like running down my leg, and the muscles around it would like Charlie horse.
Oh,
So when I took that gummy, it was making all of those muscles spasm.
oh God.
Well,
So
look at what Paula says in the comments. I agree with that
Yeah.
because I like earlier she said non-medical professionals should I was hospice nurse for 18 years.
Yeah.
But and marijuana was actually some of the doctors that I was working under would say give them, if they want cannabis, let them have cannabis. Like
Never once. Never
my-
once. Oh my God. That's
for
crazy to me.
nausea, one of for nausea, and I have it for nausea, for nerves, for a bunch of different reasons, but that it works for me for nausea because I get nauseated after I'm doing my treatments.
Okay, Paula, guess what? Guess what, Paula? I didn't say anybody did any scientific, testing, but when you interview a patient and their lifestyle, and you have experience and you have had other patients with similar, uh, demographic and similar habits, and yeah, the doctor gets to say that. The doctor said that. The doctor gets to say that. So yeah, it caused a stroke in my daughter.
I think
Jeez.
it's on the doctor. My mom's oncologist from the very beginning okayed it. He's like, if it helps you eat, do whatever you want. I don't want you to smoke it, but do whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, there's
Yeah. And I'm sure your mom isn't gonna smoke it at the amount my daughter was smoking it. I mean, give me a break.
My daughter's the biggest pothead out there. She's about to be 21. I don't care. She does it at home. She's safe about it. Good kid. She goes to work. I don't care. But she was enjoying that, she got to smoke with grandma.
Yes, eating gummies is totally different than smoking. Yeah, yeah, it is. And it also, I don't know about for everybody, but it also gives a different type of euphoria, it helps with a different symptom differently than smoking.
And my daughter has ADHD, so she uses it as her ADHD control, which I don't think it actually does anything for the ADHD.
I will say for anxiety, the best thing that I have found is
I'm
microdosing
sorry,
mushrooms.
Paula.
Paula, that's awesome. I didn't get a master's. I was just a hospice nurse for 18 years. Um, I mean, I don't have a lot of letters behind my name. At 36, you have masters. So that you know more than me. So can you educate me? No, I'm reading what you're saying and I am agreeing with you. Like as far as what doctors say and stuff like that, because some of my patients were smoking cannabis, and the doctor actually encouraged it.
Yep.
Yeah, and yet I was in the hospice for 17 years, and I've never had one patient have a doctor encourage,
It depends on where you are.
encourage that. But right, that's what I was just gonna say. You're out on the West Coast. I'm
Mhm.
not. I'm
Yeah.
in the the
It's legal.
Massachusetts here. It wasn't legal here,
Yeah.
and I have a different experience.
See,
It,
even
Mhm.
before it was legalized here, my mom wasn't offered a medical card for it. He just told her, if you want to smoke it, smoke it. I mean, he didn't write a prescription or anything, and it wasn't legal here. He just
Yeah.
was like, do what you want to do.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad there's something that helps her. Honestly, I'm so glad. Peter, just that was that one cycle that he struggled so
Well, I
bad.
think Paula can relate with you. Her husband passed away from cancer as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just like my mom one night was in so much pain, she fell asleep holding that vape pen in her hand because she would just wake up and
Oh
take
no,
it.
Paula. Nothing against you at all. I was speaking
Oh no, what happened?
nice.
Oh,
No, she doesn't have to leave. No, she has the experience, the knowledge. She has a master's. Her husband passed from like knows what she's talking about. I agree with her.
Yeah, nobody's like bad or anything like that. We're saying our experiences, like every demographic is going to be different depending on who you are.
Yeah,
Lisa's
master's in nursing for 36 years. That's pretty amazing. But she said we're patronizing. No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
that's not what's happening here at all.
No, ma'am.
We're all sharing experiences and hope to help someone.
well,
No.
on that note, I'm gonna end this because I don't want
Yeah.
to fight and it's late.
Yeah, I'm not trying to argue with anyone. Have a good night, everyone. Stay safe in these streets, and
Don't be.
don't be a
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Yeah. I was just gonna- Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Thank you for the laughs tonight, ladies, and the tears. Really, honestly, Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. It really did feel like a girls' night, and I appreciate
It
that.
did.
Mhm.
It did. We should
and
do it more often,
I
honestly.
appreciate you guys. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
And
shake your
Shake
booty,
your booties to bed.
shake that ass. I see you over there shaking that ass, Care Bear. Shake, shake, shaking.
I
Get
see
your
you,
shit,
baby. Shaking that ass.
shake that ass.
Oh,
All right, you
Yeah,
guys have a great night.
you too.
you as
good night,
well.
everyone.